We are live.
Awesome.
We're
All right.
live.
All right. Let me know when you want
Welcome
me
to
to
the
start.
stream.
Yeah. Let me know when you want me to start the opening spiel.
Let me get my team.
All right. Will do.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for Purple Mickle, best content creator on the platform. Big props to him for hosting the stream.
Purple_Mickle. Don't forget it.
Yeah, you can't forget the underscore.
Are we still allowed to make twitch.tv/pain4 jokes?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Pain
In that
would
case,
appreciate.
Everyone go follow to twitch.tv/Zaya9. That's definitely not me. That's just some random dude with the same name as really.
It's got a 9 at the end, man. I think it's different.
Yeah.
This
I
is a
like
good
9
number.
though. Probably a cool dude.
Probably. Yeah.
I wonder if someone has the name my alt. Someone's got it, right?
Probably. Space Heater?
Twitch.tv/spaceheater. Yeah, 3 followers. No
Gnarly.
videos.
Hey, there go the bots. I'm now actually live.
The bots are live. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna hop in your stream.
Alright, I probably should too.
Oh god, I'm hearing the echo. It hurts.
Yeah. Nice Echo, thank you. Echo is a very good character.
A little too good.
Alright, Mr.
Shoot me a lobby invite when you get a chance.
Do I have you added?
Whoa, hashtag 1642.
Do
I think you do.
Yeah, but,
Wait, no, you don't.
What is it again?
Whoa, hashtag
Mickle.
1642.
Oh, I can see it. Wait, hold up.
Yo, Mickle, why am I not a mod on your channel?
Wait, not? Did that
I'm
work well?
not.
I'll fix that after the stream. Oh no, I can just do /mod, can I?
Yeah.
/mod Zaya9. Okay.
Nice. I can ban B now.
No
bad.
ban. So how's
Now,
everybody
Extinction picked this map in Nepal. They had first choice, and they picked a map that's kind of good for Farah in a lot of ways, which is Bearded Lizzie's big pick.
Do I start my spiel yet?
Yeah, go ahead if you want, but I mean, I don't know what your spiel is.
I'm asking the man in charge.
Oh yeah, you can start spiel.
Alright, I'm starting the opening. Alright, so, stream, welcome to the Battle for Route 66, or Battle for 66, Day 1 today. We've got our 2 front-runner teams, Grizzly Bear Mafia, as well as Extinction facing off in today's game. They had a scrim a couple nights ago, and that was broadcast on this channel. By the way, great channel, Purple_Mickle. Make sure to check them out on Twitch. Make sure to check them out on TikTok.
Hold up.
I don't know, Mickle.
I clicked a button.
You have a TikTok, Mickle?
I did not have a TikTok.
Unfortunate. All right. In any case, the last time these two teams met, Grizzly Bear Mafia had a pretty dominant victory over Extinction, 3-0. Particularly on the back of Bearded Lizzie and his trusty Farah. I wonder if we're going to see the same thing come out of Grizzly Bear Mafia today, and if so, will Extinction have something ready to counter it, or are we just going to see barrage after barrage come through from the Grizzly Bears? With me today on the cast, I've got my main man, Whoa, and then do I put the hashtag part or no?
Don't even bother.
Okay, Whoa, hashtag 1642. And
the name speaks for itself.
Okay, Swan's back in here. Let's go.
I had a quick question. I'm gonna be mostly listening to the voice chat of my team, and that was also my question. Can I be in the voice chat, or do you not want me to be in the voice chat?
I say.
I would assume that's fine as long as you're not talking during the games.
Yeah, as long as you're not talking during the games, I think it's chilling.
Sweet. Yep. I'll come back eventually if I see that things are going well. All right. Good luck with the stream.
Wait, make sure to go follow twitch.tv/purple_mickle.
I did already.
Yeah.
Do it again.
I followed it.
No, you gotta make 3 accounts, okay? Make a couple emails, make a couple accounts, and you give me follows. Add a couple ones and zeros at the end.
Definitely not against terms of service.
No.
Also, Mickle, can you get your boys to be in order?
Oh yeah. I can get my boys in order.
Are we doing DPS tank support or tank DPS?
How would you like it, Caster?
I'm a big fan of DPS tank support because it's what the Overwatch League uses.
DPS.
Can you put me on main tank for your team so I can make a joke about going in for Ghost Pants?
No.
Okay. That would be pretty epic though.
It would. Yeah, I agree.
Alright, yeah. So on the other cast is my boy Woe. He's about to break it down, and behind the cams is our trusty, our very own purple_Mickle, who's very epic.
Very.
Are we seeing any roster changes?
Oh, there they are.
At least overall.
From the last game, Mobile wasn't playing, right?
That is correct. I believe that Mobile was not playing.
Violet Knight was in for Mobile last time they played.
Yes, I believe that is correct. Mobile was not. Isn't it Mobe or is it Mobile?
You know, I have no idea.
All right, I'll be right back. One sec.
Could be Mobe, could be Mobile. You never know. But I know he's a Widow player. I think he's a Widow main.
He is indeed a Widow main.
Keep your eyes peeled for the shots. We got Badinko and OkFine, who are also, I think, really big hit scan players. I think OkFine plays McCree, Badinko, Ashe. I've seen both of them play these characters really well.
Yeah, Badinko is also on the map that I think Extinction did play really well on. By the way,
is Ghost going nuts?
C6. Badinko actually had a really good showing on a far of his own, and I wonder if that's something they're going to go back to.
What is Ghost doing?
Ghost is feeding. But in any case, Mickle, you got the teams mixed up.
Shoot! Lies and propaganda. You saw nothing.
Alright. I think it'd be extremely difficult to predict against the Grizzly Bear Mafia, especially after how they looked in their show match earlier. But I have faith in the roster of Extinction, especially in their coaches. And I think they've had time to come up with a strategy. And
listen,
if I know...
I've played against Extinction before, and let me just say, you haven't seen all they have. They got a few tricks up their sleeves still, so don't count them out just yet.
Is it Bastion?
No comment.
Okay, that's good. I don't like Bastion. I hope it's Dive, because we didn't really see that much Dive, and Dive's really fun to cast.
I actually had to sign an NDA when I played with these guys. That's how secret these strats are, so keep your eyes peeled.
Ooh, alright, so we gotta keep it on the down low, which is why you're telling us.
Yeah.
that
you didn't hear that from Neil.
Yeah, but Extinction have won the coin toss, and they have decided to pick Liege Tower, which is, interestingly enough, I think the best Pharah map in the control pool. The others being Ilios, as well as Nepal, which you can play Pharah on. However, I do think that Lijiang is the best map for it. And it makes me think that they have to have something prepared for a Bearded Lizzie on the Pharah. Do you guys have any idea what they might be bringing out?
Double hit scan would be my guess. I don't know if they have a D.Va player on their team who would feel confident in the sky, but I'm guessing they're gonna run double hit scan.
Also, by the way, Mickle, do you know if Juggle God is Akuma or if that's a different player?
I have no idea.
I think it's a different player actually. So that's a different.
Yeah, so that's their main tank. Yeah, so they'll be switching out their main tank. Juggle God did have a little bit of difficulty in the Rhine v Rhine matchup against Ghost Pants, who, by the way, Mickle, you might want to swap Catnip and Ghost Pants.
Oh wait, what?
Well, because Ghost is the main tank, ain't he?
Sure, why not?
Come on, Mickle, this is basic caster stuff.
I'm gonna ban Ghost from this lobby.
That's an excellent idea. I think you should do that.
Just bench him for Swan, dude.
Yeah. I think on Lijiang during the exhibition match, I believe that we did see Symmetra come out on the side of Extinction, and while that was, they did have some pretty good plays on Night Market. I think it kind of didn't really work as well on Gardens. Also, another change coming through on the side of Grizzly Bear Mafia this time. Karnak is not in the lobby. Kippo will be filling in that spot, and I don't know if we're going to be waiting for Karnak or if we're going to run with this, but that's also a different look for the Grizzly Bear Mafia.
A bit of changes on both. I think the sim you mentioned really popular on this map. Yeah, just because the Night Market, you can TP the high ground and get on the point really quickly. And for
Yes.
control point in general, it's really good for respawning off staggers. You can get to the point so much faster if you have a sim.
Yeah, Sim is also really solid on Control Center, which is also a brawl map, which I believe is the major comp that Grizzly Bear Mafia has been playing. Letting Ghostpants go on that Rhine, letting Catnap play that Zarya, and just letting them W key really fast. Which is although I will say, what casting brawl versus brawl is fun. Please, Mikkel, tell your team to play dive. Just once. I just want to cast dive.
Please.
Please.
Hey, it might be lined
It's-
up.
We've suffered enough with goats, you know. Yeah, we need to.
No,
deserve a
no.
break.
Goats wasn't suffering though. I loved Goats. And no, I'm not biased as a Rhine man.
Aren't you an Orisa one trick?
Shut up, Mikkel. I was an Orisa one trick when Orisa was busted, and also always, but not the point. Anyway, Reinhardt, good character. I have more hours on him than Orisa, so I'm not an Orisa one trick. You can't say that.
You also can't fool us.
Okay, you know what, Mister?
Let me just check this profile real quick.
Alrighty, yo.
I think both the teams are swapped up. I think their rosters are looking locked in for now. We'll find out in a second here. Nope.
I told you. Bro, don't look at my Sombra win percentage. What's my lowest win percentage character in comp?
For all comp seasons, it's Sim at 0,
True.
and then Tracer,
Wow,
then Hog.
my hog is terrible. So is my Sig. Holy crap. All my DPS. Wait, is my best DPS that's not like hold on, I gotta check this.
I got a question real quick. I know this is a best of 3 series. What's the format for each series?
think
Is
it's-
it like
I think
best of
it's-
5 games?
First to 3.
Yeah, I believe it's best of 5.
Okay. So we're going through the map pool, like control, escort, hybrid.
Thank you,
When we
Zach.
run out, which ones are we doing for the 5 maps to fill it?
So the order of this map pool
Should get that up.
is 1 control, which is Lijiang Tower, Ilios, and Nepal. 2 escort, which is Route 66, Watchpoint Gibraltar, and Dorado. Map 3 is hybrid, and that's Kings Row, Hollywood, and Eichenwald. Map 4, should we need it, is Assault with Hanamura, Temple of Anubis, and Volskaya Industries. And should we need to go to the map 5, we will be picking between the 2 control maps that were not selected between Lijiang, Ilios, and Nepal. So in this case, if we go to map 5, it'll be between Ilios and Nepal.
That's a good
Honestly,
map.
though, I don't see this going to map 5. I think either Extinction have come up with a comp or a strategy that can take down Bearded Lizzie on the far as well as Ghostpants on the Rhine. And they'll have a 3-0 or 3-1 victory, or they haven't. And Bearded Lizzie and Ghostpants are going to dominate this game.
I have faith. I'm calling it a 3-2 right now. 3-2.
4.
And I'm not calling a team who's in favor. I
That's
haven't
not how
watched
it
them enough.
works. That's not how it works. Come on.
It's first to
from
3,
What I
yeah?
saw, I'm gonna put my faith in the Extinction.
Ooh, interesting. All right, I think
they have a
I'll
really strong tank line on Extinction, and I think that can play in their favor.
I think so as well, but I mean, I'm gonna have to go results based. I think Grizzly Bear Mafia, even if Extinction do end up finding something, to work around Bearded Lizzie and Ghostpants, they do have some depth, in the hero pools and even on the bench. I believe they've got great coaching, except for Mikkel. No offense, buddy. You're a great cameraman. Please carry my ranks. But yeah, I think Grizzly Bear Mafia take this 3-0 or 3-1, and unless we see something completely opposite from what we saw yesterday or a couple nights ago on this first map of Lijiang, I don't think I'm going to change my opinion. How close are we to these teams being ready, Mr. Streamer?
I have no idea. I think the lineups are set. So
All right, so then we'll hit them with the we are, and we'll see what we are. It looks like Extinction is ready to go with their San Francisco Shock icon. Speaking of, did you guys see the Emon thing?
no.
Sorry, what?
He's Emon GG. He got signed as a streamer to Shock.
Oh, that's sick. All right, we're going in by
Oh
the way.
no way.
Oh,
Good for
both
Emon.
teams are ready. What the hell?
Dude,
What
some
is
always
that
does
song?
that.
Can I get in on that? But all right, we will be heading into Lijiang Tower, and we will, for our first round, be looking at Gardens. Now, I will say this is the best Pharah map. I think the best Pharah map, the best Pharah section of the map, for the entire map pool that we'll see today. So if Extinction have something in their pocket to counter Bearded Lizzie on the Pharah, I think we're gonna have to see it here. And I think how this round goes is gonna, I think, be a really big factor in determining how the entire series as a whole will go. Starting
Yeah,
out
really
looking at the
telling for the rest of the
compositions,
games.
absolutely. Matching support lines with Moira Lucio. Similar tank compositions with Ghostpants and Sweet both playing the Ride, but Catnip opting for the Zarya, while Juggle God takes up this Wrecking Ball. Both McCrees as well for the hit scans, and Bearded Lizzie and Badinko both taking the Symmetra. It'll be interesting to see if they swap off, if they're just looking for the quick teleporter. But other than that, remarkably similar compositions. You can tell these teams have scrimmed against each other. And away we start. It looks like Badinko will be staying on the Symmetra, as will Bearded Lizzie, so no Pharah coming out. They're both going to try to TP to point, but Extinction make it there first. And a boop as well.
Massive
Takes down
boot from
3
Juggle
for Juggle God.
That's a
Immediately
fight
making immediately making a quick impact on the
They
Wrecking
just
Ball.
need to get out or get dead.
He's already at 83 ult percentage. My god. Yeah, we are going to see some swaps coming through. Bearded Lizzie off the Symmetra will now play his signature Pharah, and Weemy High off the Lucio will go to Brigitte as the cap finally comes through on the side of Extinction here. We're going to see rotation over to right side, but I think Juggle God can get these mines quickly. Teleport comes in with the Sentry TP, but doesn't manage to get any kills off it.
It's just a distraction tactic. High level gameplay we're seeing right now already from.
Oh, but another boop is Swede hammers Catnip and takes him off the map, so that's going to be a really difficult fight for Grizzly Bear Mafia to win. Charge comes in, and Ghostpants does manage to pick up. Okay, fine. Juggle God
Oh my
was off on a Shatter as well. Ghostpants doing great work so far. Wall comes
They
up.
started down one, but they've already come back by getting 2 kills and answer. And I think they win this fight unless they throw it.
Yeah, but Nico does take down Ghostpants and Weemy High as well. Coalescence comes in, but it gets immediately stunned, and Sum does go down. But this is really anyone's fight so far, as members coming back from both teams. So far, Extinction are losing more players, but they do have both tank ults up, as well as
Okay, fine,
on
canceling the coalescence.
Yeah, great stuff from him as well. Sweet does take down Karnak as well, but okay, fine. Falling in return, Sweet gets taken out by Catnip. But again, during this whole time, point never flipped. So Extinction are taking all of this time. They're already at 70% here. As Cassio does go down, as does Badinko. Bearded Lizzie's starting to show up on this Pharah. And with 3 members down without an answer, I think this should be a fight win for Grizzly Bear Mafia, as OK Fine gets booped off by Bearded
Juggle
Lizzie.
God is contesting like a madman right now. They just can't stop him. They need to get the McCree in there so they can stun him. Okay, they finally take him down.
But yeah, already 88, nearly 90% on the side of Extinction. They really just need to win one more fight. As Badinko making a swap to a Pharah of his own. Will be a little bit behind on the ults percentage. If I'm Extinction, I do a dry push here. Try and force out that rally. Try and force out that Shatter from Ghostpants.
There's the Shatter.
And there's that Shatter. Juggle God off the map again. Beat comes through from Cassio, but a rally in response from Weemy High.
Unfortunately,
Barrage
Stars
comes
that
through.
suicide and they waste the beat.
Yeah,
So
not a
it's gonna
great
turn
look
into a big wipe right here.
from Extinction, but they do only use that beat. Meanwhile, Weemy High, no more rally for him. Barrage and Shatter all down. They're really going to be dependent on this grab from Catnip in order to hold. Meanwhile, Extinction will have that Coalescence, will have that Shatter, as well as High Noons from both sides. That they are on the offensive, so it'll be a little bit more difficult from them. I think it's really down to who initiates first. If Extinction can get off an early Shatter, I think they'll have the advantage. But if not, I think Grizzly Bear Mafia is just going to hold them at the door.
Getting to the point is really awkward at a Pharah on the enemy team who can boot you off the bridge. You almost always end up going White Room, and if they're holding it well, you're just at a big disadvantage. But a big Shatter from got a few.
It did
There's
miss.
the grab you mentioned.
Yeah, Pid did miss, though, on the Shattered target. I think he must have gotten booped because Swede didn't manage to connect that pin onto Ghostpants, which means he was able to survive, swing into that grab, and Bedinko manages to
sneaks in
find
and takes out the back line.
2 picks, and I think the flip is going to come through. Ghost Pants is on the point as Catnip cleans up the back line, but Bedinko gets a boop on a Mobe. So this is a 2v2. Mines come up, Garage as well, and
Oh my
Bedinko managing to show that he can play the far as well. Multiple swaps coming in from Extinction as well, just making sure that they can come back to the point, and with 95%,
If they don't
I didn't
get
even know if
that
anyone's going to be able to touch. They have no mobility. It's got to be Bearded.
Bearded Lizzie going.
And
Oh, he takes it.
he does get there, but Karnak already out of the fight, taken out by Swede. Shadow comes through, but only finds Juggle God, and no picks come through.
Now it's just a stagger. I don't think they can get anything off this.
Yeah, Wimi High goes down, and that's going to be it. Grizzly Bear Mafia not managing to repeat their former successes. Extinction takes round 1 of Lijiang Tower.
So almost mirror comps, but the Hammond really brought an edge on that run.
Yeah, Juggle God did not play in that show match, so this is a player we haven't seen before. And despite the name, you'd assume they'd be playing Winston. It proves that they can play all dive tanks just as well, as his Wrecking Ball gave Extinction a great early advantage, and he managed to clutch out a couple of fights there as well. I think that's someone you're going to have to look at. Very similar compositions for this Night Market match. Okay, fine, we'll be on the Soldier instead of the McCree. And Bedinko will start off on the Forest, or not. I guess we are going to see that sim.
Back on McCree for okay, fine.
Yeah, so we are going to see Juggle God get to point first, utilizing that swing, but I think Bearded Lizzie's TP just...
Near teleporters here. This is going to be really
Yeah, they're
awkward
going
once
to
they
be
land.
out at exactly the same time, so this fight could really go anyone's way. But Wimi High goes down instantly. Okay, fine, finding 1. Bedinko finding 2. And Swede cleaning up the kill on the Mobe, so just like...
Catnip, where my team? Oh, he's going to join
Yeah.
him real quick.
just like Gardens, first fight instantly won on the side of Extinction, and they're looking great so far. I think the few swaps that they've made to their lineup and to their strategies have worked out great for them. Now we will see Bearded Lizzie go back to that Pharah, Wimi High over to the Mercy to try and pocket him up.
Juggle God's really keeping the far occupied right now.
Yeah, Wrecking Ball is a really good counter. Oh, and manages to get the Mercy really low, but Wimi High just barely manages to get out. He's just causing so much chaos in that backline that it makes it incredibly difficult for Grizzly Bear Mafia to step up. And then they're going to have to find a way to get into this McCree Symmetra comp that's already set up on the point. Ghost Pants is going to start walking up, but he takes so much damage from turrets. Okay, fine, man.
No shield, but they're up 1.
Yeah,
Undercharge
Shadow
from Ghost Pants.
Res comes through into Mobe, but Ghost Pants falls in the meantime. So I think this should be a 1 fight from Extinction.
The Dinko right now is absolutely charged up on his laser. He keeps it firing for months.
Yeah, they've, so far, Grizzly Bear Mafia have really done nothing about Bedinko on the Symmetra, just getting to laser down Ghost Pants, laser down Catnip as well. Bedinko's going to go behind them now with that TP, and we'll come back. Swede manages to find an early pick with that Fire Strike.
He is sniping.
I mean, I don't know if that res is going to be able to come through from Wimi High. Mines come out as well, as Juggle God really trying to win this fight. It's separated. I don't know, it's separated Wimi High and Mobe from the team. But they don't commit onto that, and both of them are going to survive, although Mobe half health. Juggle God should be able to clean that up as down he goes there. Ultimates are coming online for both teams, but Extinction only need to win this last fight. They're already at 83%. They do get a pick off, but okay, fine, and that's a good start.
Grizzly Bear Mafia here. They really need to start pressing the Q button.
Yeah, Cassio's incredibly low though. Here comes the Cole, Shatter as well. But the B comes through from Cassio. He managed not to get Shatter there, and everyone manages to survive on the side of Extinction. Barrage comes through though, and with that pocket manages to take out 2. High Noon as well, finding no picks. But Juggle God can't find any boops here, and this fight should go the way of Grizzly Bear Mafia, although it'll already be 99.
Everybody wants to press the Q button.
Yeah, so good stuff from Grizzly Bear Mafia. They don't get 100-0 swept, but we are going to see some swaps coming through. Bedinko onto that far of his own, Sum as well. We'll be playing the Mercy and Cassio, swapping over to Ana to compensate for that reduced healing. And they do have their Shatter up, although Ghost Pants managed to get another one during that fight. Catnip with a grab as well, and I think Grizzly Bear Mafia are in a pretty good spot there. Especially if they can keep Juggle God in check on this Wrecking Ball.
I think they want to get Ghost Pants, throw out the Shatter right away so he can farm another off grab would be the best option for him maybe. Just Shatter early and farm it quick. But
Ooh, look how far
way
ahead
of his-
Swede is.
but he does have his team to support him. Charge comes through though, but a great counter charge. Although OK Fine does manage to find a
Juggle
that
God.
bearded Lizzie goes down to Juggle God, and Shatter finds 4. Sweet takes down Ghost Pants, and that's huge. Rez gets slept. Great stuff there from Casio, managing to deny the Reinhardt resurrection, and that's going to be huge. Catnip goes down. Karnak as well, and I think my prediction may have been a little bit off. Extinction looking excellent as they are going to be taking Li
Lizzie
Jing.
might make it. Lizzie can make it. Oh, not quite.
Lizzie can't make it. And great stuff from Extinction there, completely reversing what we saw in that show match and taking Li Jing 2-0 for themselves on the same 2 maps. A lot of credit has to go, I think, to Juggle God on this Wrecking Ball, and we're going to see exactly how much of an impact Wrecking Ball can have. Look at that boop. Takes a pin, but it doesn't even matter. 3 down on the side of Grizzly Bear Mafia, and I think they're gonna have to switch to like McCree Sombra if they want to keep Juggle God in check.
Yeah,
He's been
they
having
need an answer for the Hammond.
Yeah, great stuff from Juggle God. I think that's something that hiding strats, hiding players in show matches can do when it really matters in this battle for 66. We are going to see some hidden strats come out. It looks like Juggle God is Extinction's secret weapon so far. We will be going over to the second map in our rotation. It will be Escort. So Route 66, Ike, Route 66, Dorado or Gibraltar will be the options for Grizzly Bear Mafia, as they have to find a way to deal with that Wrecking Ball. If I'm Grizzly Bear Mafia, I think I take Route 66 here. Although Extinction did look pretty solid on it. That was their best map.
Yeah.
I think during the show match, Dorado and Gibraltar are just such good Wrecking Ball maps. So much use for that mobility, for those slams.
Lots of places to get that hook.
Yeah, absolutely. It's such a. I think those are maps where dive styles and mobility is encouraged. And I think if you're Grizzly Bear Mafia, you want to force the brawl matchup where the Ryan Zarya versus Ryan Zarya, let Ghost Pants frag out. And yeah, it is going to be Route 66. I think that's the correct choice from Grizzly Bear Mafia. And we'll see if they can replicate that win that they did get yesterday. Although if I'm Extinction, I'm really happy with where I am right now. They looked really good on this map despite not winning in the show match, and with the upgrades they seem to have found in Juggle God, I think that they're in a really good spot to win this. I think
maybe not an
my
upgrade,
prediction-
but maybe a good mix-up to keep the enemy confused.
Yeah, I suppose that is another way you could phrase it. As we do have Swan on the desk in between maps. Anything you wanna chip in here, buddy?
I'm just gonna say it. Extinction played significantly better than they did the last time. I'm not sure if that's because of the addition of Juggle God, or if they simply practiced a little bit before the match, or more before the match. But they played a lot better this time. It was really interesting to see GBM try and grapple with a bit of defeat for a little bit. The game's on Hammond joke. But either way, Tuesday's matches were pretty close. These ones were pretty close, but they favored Extinction. Very fun to watch still. I definitely noticed that OK Fine was performing a little bit better on Lijiang than he was on Tuesday. That was cool. And Juggle God got that sick triple boop. Very nice.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to see a slightly different strategy from Grizzly Bear Mafia, whether that's fully committing to that brawl style, or alternatively going full CC. Maybe something like a Brig for Weemy High. Maybe something like a Sombra for Mobe or Bearded. And
Roadhog
we might
can
be
really
seeing.
help with it too.
Yeah, Roadhog could be a good option. I don't know if that's something Catnip plays, but we could even see Ghost Pants take it. Although I don't think we've seen Ghost Pants play anything but Rhine to any level of success. It is something that they could be hiding, and if I'm Extinction, I'm not expecting Ghost Pants to play anything from Rhine. Is Grizzly Bear Mafia not gonna opt to take any subscribers?
Any
to
subscribers from my
substitutions.
channel.
And Grizz, the tank or the coach from Extinction, will be saying the same. So it looks like rosters will be the same as we saw on Lijiang. And with both teams ready, I think we're ready. We're good to hop into this
Hop into
battle for
game.
66 on Route 66. And we'll see if Extinction can continue their dominance that they showed on Lijiang, or if Grizzly Bear Mafia are a team that can adapt on the fly, can adjust their opponent's composition.
Sig Hog is really good here because you can throw Sig on the gas station and Hog can watch the mines, and you stop the flanks and you can really get some good poke from the high ground. I'm gonna see where they hold. It's gonna be interesting if they go Rhine again.
Yeah, slapping a toe boy on Big Earls, I think, is a pretty good strategy.
That's a sentence I never wanted to hear.
Oh, well, you heard it now. We will see on the defense, it will be Extinction. And a very similar, the exact same comp for the tanks, I believe. Ryan Ball with Juggle God playing that Hammond. Badinka
Oh
will
my.
start on this Pharah with a Mercy Pocket from Sum. And with OK Fine on the Soldier and Cassio on the Ana rounding it out. So very balanced composition. I like what they've got. A lot of resources they can pump into Badinko. OK Fine can sustain himself. Juggle God doesn't need that much help either, so it's really just Swede and Badinko that they're keeping up. Meanwhile,
Take a look at the Bastion Sombra with the double shield.
Yeah, this is interesting. You can hack the ball. If you can hack the Pharah, she's dead. And they looks like they're going all in to counter this ball. I think Bastion is one of the better DPS to deal with him. He can't get slammed. He can't get booped either. And with Juggle God already hacked behind enemy lines, he's half health. Before he can do anything, he'll be booped off.
Wait,
He barely gets a
Juggle
grapple
God.
to save himself. But that's good stuff from Mobe managing to find that. Swede already half health, has to back off, but a great anti manages to find Ghostbane, but Swede is taken down. I guess they're not ready for that damage output. Mobe in the backlines manages to assassinate OK Fine, and Bearden on the Bastion has found another pick. None of those deaths are resable from Sum, so really good stuff from Grizzly Bear Mafia. I really like the strategy that they decided to go with. Double shield Bastion with this Sombra.
It's dirty, but it's effective.
Yep. Swaps will be coming in though. Swede onto the Sigma, and then Hanzo Sombra from OK Fine and Badinko. I really like the fast swaps.
Hanzo's so
they're-
good into shield or Bastion with the Storm Arrow changes. He just melts pretty quickly.
Yeah, I really like these swaps. Badinko also managed, if you can hack that Bastion or get an EMP off, really good stuff. Is this first fight
Mobe
gonna go down?
actually taken out in the backline. Okay, fine.
Yeah, Mobe's find multiple picks so far on his own. Really good stuff from him so far, as he looked great on the Sombra. Will be taken out, manages to trade with Juggle God. Ghost Pants will get slept, but nothing is stopping Bearded Lizzie on this Bastion, just firing away with that Mercy Pocket, with that Ana Pocket. And there's just nothing that Extinction can do. Do you think they're gonna have to swap up their composition again, or do you think they're gonna continue
I
to roll
think
with
they
this?
might need to get rid of the Hammond and switch it to maybe like a Diva or something. I feel like Hammond and Bastion is tough because you just get melted really quickly.
Yeah, this is really good stuff from Grizzly Bear Mafia, because Juggle God has not swapped. I think Ball is really bad against this composition. Sombra is great. Bastion is great as well into him. He doesn't get much done against double shields because they limit his boop and his halt.
Going
or
in,
his
but
damage,
he's
really.
taking so much free damage trying to get there.
Yeah,
So
he's
his
already at
tanks
one
are
HP
making a
and-
lot of space for Grizzly Bear Mafia.
Yeah, Hack comes through, but Bearded Lizzie already popped that ult and manages to snipe Cassio from long range. Great stuff from Bearded Lizzie so far, as he's shown that he's not just a Pharah one trick. We will see Badinko wrapping around. Shatter comes
from
through,
both hands.
but the slam was really good from Juggle God, making sure that there's no follow-up and no one falls down. Mobe does have this EMP up, as well as both support ults and a Flux on the side of Grizzly Bear Mafia. Here come the mines though, but OK Fire already down. Bearded Lizzie goes down, as does Karnak. This fight's going either way. Juggle God with 3 so far, and this fight is still anyone's game, although I think Extinction definitely have the upper hand here. Rez is going to come through onto Badinko.
Really
I'm
slow,
just-
smart
I'm
plays
sorry.
from Extinction to kill the Bastion. Now it's really tough to set him back up, so they probably won't see the Bastion anymore.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see if Bearded is going to swap. But good ults from either side, both sides with an EMP, both sides with a Flux, and both sides with a Nano. Wimihai will have that Valkyrie. And we are going to see OK Fine swap with a Hanzo here, go to McCree. I think this is really down to who can get that EMP, whether it's Badinko or whether it's Mobe.
Both Sombras are dancing next to each other in Invis. They don't even see each other.
Yeah, I don't know if they notice that each other's there. They might be getting that detected, but they're both making their way into the enemy backlines. Mobe is going to go for the hack, but gets slapped.
From Cassio.
Great
Everybody
stuff
gets
from
woken up.
Cassio. EMP comes out and manages to catch 5 from Badinko. but nobody really falls. Mobe is the only one to go down on the side of Grizzly Bear Mafia, and now the
Grizzly
Nano
Bear
come
Mafia.
through.
Another
Flood
massive
comes
sleep.
out, manages to pick up 3, but great stuff so far from Grizzly Bear Mafia.
Sleeps are dirty.
Although Bedenko and Jungle God both pick up kills. Flux comes through, but manages to find nothing. And this fight is really back and forth still. Grizzly Bear Mafia have done a good job though.
With the
and
purple
they-
on Swede, this one's
Yeah, Sum is gonna get taken down by Catnip, and Swede should be going down any second here. Finally manages to take himself out, and it's just okay fine on the high ground. He's gonna have to back off.
They need to get up. Cassio is looking for another sleep. They're feeling the adrenaline.
Yeah, Cassio's been having a great game on this Ana so far, but it's really been. I think the play on the side of Extinction has just been not as clean as it was in the first map. Mines are going to come through and take down Mobe and Weenie High as well. Both wander into the mines, and Jogogod is going to get this fight all by himself, just one ult. So good
Getting
stuff.
the Sombra first means you can't EMP the mines, and they really buy a lot of time on the cart and just win the fight off it.
Yeah, but it's important to know Mobe still has that EMP, and Bedinko, despite using it a couple fights ago, has almost caught up to him, 70% now, for the defending Sombra. And with EMP Flux, EMP High Noon are both options they could look to take. Mobe really needs to use this ultimate soon before Bedinko completely nullifies that advantage.
Yeah, he's coming around the back with the EMP. I think he's looking to get it on the tank.
Mobe just goes to try and M1 Swede, and that's not going to do anything. Okay, fine. Caught up. Has to roll away. Ball is going to go into the backline from Jogod, but not really getting anything done. And Bedinko getting ever closer to that EMP. High Noon comes out from OK Fine. EMP
There's the
does come
EMP.
through, cancels the High Noon, catches out 4 members, but Bearded and Mobe both fall. OK Fine does go down, but a Flux come through, managing to catch multiple members of Grizzly Bear Mafia. Swede will take down Ghost Pants. And I think this is another one fight from Extinction. I think the swaps that they've made, particularly Bedinko on the Sombra and Swede on that Sigma, have done a great job so far defending this on Route 66B. I think that Bastion just isn't working anymore. Bearden's been holding this ult as well. He just can't get into position to shoot anyone. There's no one to really shoot. Sigma has that suck, that shield. He's usually fine. Ball, you're not gonna catch him. And the Sombra as well. So I think we might have to see a composition change from Bearded if unless he can go big with his tank form now. And they do have a lot of ults. They have both tank ults. They have Karnak on that Ana with the Nano nearly up. As Weemihai makes the swap over the Zen as well, so that's an interesting change. Although Bedinko goes down first, that's a great sign. Bedinko had that EMP up. So that's really big. Shatter comes through, catches both tanks. Great stuff
And they
from
got
Ghost
the
Pants.
support.
Yeah,
Nano
great stuff
Ryan
from
just
them.
gonna clean it up. Sum is in trouble. I think they just
Yeah.
clean him.
Yeah, they utilize that early pick on a Bedinko, and I think that's something that you can't get caught there as Sombra. You're a really focal point of this composition, getting the hacks onto the Bastion, onto the Ryan, and with that EMP as well. Will we see Juggernaut is going to contest, but gets blown up immediately. EMP comes through,
Bedinko.
catches 3, but no one there to back him up.
He's just buying time for the rest of his team. If Swede lands on this, they might be able to close back. A big sleep
Flux
on
comes,
Cassio.
Flux comes through, and ults are going to be forced out. But if I'm Grizzly Bear Mafia,
Awkward.
utilizing that Flux, utilizing that Nano is fine. Even the configuration take, because EMP is so good. But we are going to see a pause come in, as I think we may have had an issue with our settings. As I
Not
think
a
the
scrim
collision-
lobby, it's a quick play lobby rule. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
that
I
might be an
effed
issue.
up, man.
Okay, so I think what we're gonna have to do here is just play out the rounds,
play out the round.
and then
Yeah,
swap
swap
manually
teams.
swap it.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
that's the only solution we can do. Well, if
Yeah.
luckily we can either look at the progress made, in terms of the meters, or if they do manage to finish the map time, and hopefully this won't happen in the next map. But
No, yeah. it
I
is
apologize for the delay. Hopefully we should be on our way momentarily.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Lemon Kiwi here.
Big
Maple.
NA hosting.
This is some big NA host energy.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So we just play through and then
We'll manually swap it. We'll see what we do.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna continue to see Bearded Lizzie stick on this Bastion through point C, or
If he gets killed, I think he swaps. I think it's, but he's been staying on it even through getting taken off cards, so it's surprising. But
yeah, even with the Sombra, even with the tank swaps, on the side of Extinction, I think Grizzly Bear Mafia have really stuck with the strategy. They came in with this double shield Bastion. No Sombra anymore from Mobe. He's gone off to that McCree, which also does a pretty good job against the Wrecking Ball. But other than that, nothing really changing for them. I think we really have to see how this first fight goes. Ultimate advantage is definitely there for Extinction. High Noon Mines as well as a Nano. They're getting close to Valkyrie and Flex as well.
in this scenario, who
Mines
do
come
they now?
through. Nano as well, and Mobe already down. Weemy High as well, and with just those two ults, Mines and High Noon, not particularly that high value. They managed to win that first fight. Bearded Lizzie taken down.
Check for the swap here. Does he switch the Bastion? Yay or nay?
Yeah, that could be interesting. I think he's gonna stick on it.
And he
Yep,
stays.
there he is.
I'm
Karnak,
burning
something of
desire.
note. Karnak is kind of stuck, not in the backline, I'd say, but he looks like he's going for a nade. As he is on the high ground. Nade comes through and manages to find no one, so he'll be retreating. High Noon is almost up, but Ghostpants gets hacked here.
Lizzie's set up again. He
Ooh,
just
Bearded
melts.
Lizzie
He
manages to take down
absolutely melts.
Swede before the rock can come through.
Juggle got his in a rock and a hard place right now.
Yeah, Catnip does also manage to take down. Okay, fine. So Nano comes through onto Juggle God just to keep him alive. But already, Shatter comes through, doesn't manage to find anything, so good play from him. But Sleep doesn't manage to find anything from Cassio, and despite the null shields being up, Bearded Lizzie just isn't dying. Already almost putting their... I think Flux comes in, but only fans
Flux only
Ghostpants,
gets
and the
main
Transmitter
tank.
respawn. Mobe manages to take out Sumsun, who just popped Valk. He was like that High Noon. And Cassio goes down as well, so no heals.
Extinction is very split here. I think
Yeah, lots
Lizzie's
of
just gonna rain
kills.
down on him, just shoot him down.
Yeah, and with 40 seconds left on the clock for Grizzly Bear Mafia, they are able to cap Route 66. So good adjustments. So despite the adjustments made from Extinction, Grizzly Bear Mafia are still able to complete that map. So it'll be interesting to see. This is the wrong map, Mikkel.
Dude,
This is
dude, I have no no idea how we got there.
Mikkel, what the fuck are you doing?
Mikkel's
I
trying his
don't know,
best.
dude.
Mikkel's trying his
Okay,
best.
there's 66.
Leave
Yes.
him alone.
Yes. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yes, you might have to swap the teams. I'm not sure.
I think so.
We got it. Make sure you got the names right too.
Yeah.
Please be patient.
Me bad.
Yeah.
I did it again,
but
didn't
good. I believe it's okay, buddy.
I? There we
you're,
go.
You're the
Yeah,
king here.
We're getting there.
I think you're gonna have to swap both the manual name and the flip.
No, I got it.
Mikkel is a pickle. I agree. Sum is right
This is now a competitive rule set in theory.
in theory. So we do manage to record. So that's 40 seconds on the clock there. That Grizzly Bear Mafia had when they completed the map. We got some XQC emotes. Thanks, Blue. I really appreciate the. Yeah, let's take it easy on Mikkel. He's trying to do his camera work. He's trying to get through life, you know, as we all are.
So is this how it should work? We just play. We just run it from here.
Yeah, I think we'll run it from here. If they don't complete the map, that makes their job easy. If they do complete the map, that'll make our job significantly harder.
Ah, shoot, they're gonna complete the map, man.
We'll see. But it should be Extinction on the offense here. And I wonder if we're going to see the same double shield Bastion setup from Grizzly Bear Mafia. And if we do, will we still see that Sombra from Mobe? He had a great look on Sombra for the first point of the map, but really stalled out, I think, until he swapped out to the McCree on point B. But I think we're going to get a look at these composition, and we will see on the defense, it will be double shield. Ghostpants going over to Orisa, interestingly enough.
Double shield with two, like, flank DPS essentially.
Yeah, I think that's
kinda
really
strange.
interesting.
Yeah, also no mercy to pocket Bearded Lizzie here. I like this Sombra, particularly defensive Sombra. I think it's really easy to get EMP charge, really easy to get good hacks. But who's gonna follow up on it? Is it gonna be Bearded? In long range, you don't have like a hit scan to follow up on no shields. Is it gonna be Catnip? I guess. Maybe
I
an
think
anti-nade from
I think the
Karnak?
Sigma will have to do a lot of the damage here in the front.
All right. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna be
meanwhile-
honest here. We did not plan this. This is coming out of them, not me. I am not
Straight
the
out the
coach for this
lab.
one.
Some leaks here from the coach of Grizzly Bear Mafia. But we will see Hanzo Sombra from OK Fine and Beninko. OK Fine will go back to number 3.
Yeah, I
in
think
pretty
they're
much the same
expecting
comp
yeah.
here. Yeah, we're seeing the Sigma Ball, we're seeing Ana Mercy. And it's really up to Bedinko to see what he can get done on this Sombra. Hack comes through on
Ball
Bearded
hack.
Lizzie. Oh no, great stuff from Weeby High as he gets the boop on a Juggle God. Slam not enough momentum to keep him going forward. And that's a juicy 38% already for the Brigida. Already with the highest ult percentage aside from Sum, who's been doing a
Oh
great
my
job
God.
farming that Valkyrie.
Oh.
Hack again on
Rotate it right back.
Bearded. But with OK Fine not really there, no one's gonna follow up on that. Slam comes through, finds 4, but again, no real follow-up. It's just damage coming out from these guys. They're not coordinating that well. Hack
He
now
does
does
get
come
him a
through.
lot of ult charge.
Onto Karnak, who's quite low, but the pass comes through from Weemy High, and the Ana manages to stay alive. Mobe
That's
in the
always
back
the
line manages to
key.
assassinate Sum, although Weemy High goes down. So both supports getting traded. Bearded Lizzie, though, drops in, combines with Catnip to take down 2, and Grizzly Bear Mafia should have this point. Well defended. Bearded Lizzie will go down to Bedinko, but good stuff
OK
so
Fine
far.
is putting a lot of his attention on the front line when I think he should be playing off the back a bit more, looking for the far, looking to try and shut down the far.
Yeah, I agree. We are going to see a swap in. Joe got off that ball, and OK Fine onto the Soldier as well. Swede will swap to that Brawl composition, interestingly enough. So that's what we're going to see, though. We're going to look to try and bully that front line with no real backline DPS to punish, and they do have the ultimates to do it. Karnak with the Nano. I apologize. Valkyrie can send some, but we are going to see the Flux in from Catnip. Finds both tanks, and an anti-grenade as well. Barrage
They
layered
use a
in and
big
does fall, but they did use a couple of ults for that. Big ones too, Flux and Barrage, but they do have 4 up. Meanwhile, Jungle God and Sweet swapping resets their economy, so they just have the EMP and Valkyrie. Meanwhile, Mobe with that EMP, Ghost Pants about to have his bongo, and then Karnak and Weemy High with both of their support ults. So I think this is a pretty good spot for Grizzly Bear Mafia. Bearded is gonna be putting in still a lot of work here as he hasn't fallen so far. But it's really, I think we've got to see Beninko. Great anti-nade, Weemy has one, but a
Massive
5-man EMP.
Everybody
Mobe
absolutely.
counter EMP,
But from the enemy
and
team.
Weemy High does go down, but I think this fight is really back and forth. Sleep comes through onto Mobe, who'll be taking a nap, but manages to translocate
Jungle
out,
God.
and
Ooh.
during that sequence, Jungle God goes down, Sum as well from the spam from Ghost Pants. And despite the counter EMP from Bedinko, really just better play, better follow-up from the Grizzly Bear Mafia here, is now with just support ults and a shatter, they're gonna have to go up against this Nano Rally combination that they have on the side of Grizzly Bear Mafia. It's really up to the tanks here. This Jungle God has to make a
Jungle
play
God is
here.
so far
Rally
ahead right
already
now, and he's
comes
purple. He
through.
really needs to get out of there if they want a chance.
Yeah, Rally is used from Weemy High, Valkyrie as well, but OK Fine already down. Cassio is really low, but gets the Nano off onto Bearded Lizzie. And Jungle God going down as well. As is OK Fine. And despite both support ults used from both sides, Grizzly Bear Mafia managed to stay alive and take down Swede. That's huge. With only 20 seconds left, there's no way that he's going to be able to build up the amount of energy required to get this Graviton, Gravitic Flux, or Graviton Surge, my apologies. Jungle God does have the Shatter, but I don't think they're going to have time to get any more ults, and with double shields, it's going to be hard enough to get a Shatter. Bubble already used just to get to the point. Shatter comes through and manages to find 4. Weemy High down. So yeah, great play. Jungle God clutching out again. Flux does come out onto 4 and finds Sum, but with
Just
Mobe and Catnip are gonna have to clutch this out. Mobe goes down. It's just
They need to stay on
Bearded.
the card. They need to stay on the card. And
Yeah,
now they're off.
overtime now. So they're gonna have to cap this all the way through. It's really OK Fine is gonna have that visor now, and Swede with that
Grav, so they are going to have the tools necessary to take this, but if Mobe can get this EMP and uses it before anyone on Extinction can pop theirs, that's going to be a real problem. As Mobe has had some pretty good EMPs so far. Still only 87% now. So I don't know if Mobe's going to get it in time. Grav comes through, as
Massive
Bongo
grab.
does, but Bearded takes down Badinko.
That
EMP is
gang
up from
dropped
Mobe, and Bearded Lizard takes down
Bongo.
EMP comes through onto the last two members, and despite some heroics from Extinction, Grizzly Bear Mafia are going to adapt and make the score 1-1 as we head into our next map, which will be Hybrid. So luckily enough, we don't have to worry about that rule set issue, as we'll be heading into Kings Row,
Thank God.
Hollywood, or our third map here. Perhaps we'll see an Eichenwald. But I really like what we saw from Grizzly Bear Mafia. They had a strat, the bash and double shield, and when adjustments were made from Extinction towards that Sombra, towards that longer range DPS, they switched as well, taking the Bastion away. I think the double shield is a good look for him. Ghost Pants, despite how much we make fun of him, did look pretty nice. On the Orisa, no real mistakes, although we didn't really get to see that many
Bongo
Hawks
at the
in this.
very end really helped with the last fight. Definitely useful.
Yeah, I think you have to use your ultimates a little bit earlier. They had the visor from OK Fine, but just didn't use it in time. And despite the grab coming through, they just didn't punish enough, and it let Mobe get that EMP, who's been looking up great. We're going to be taking a break here, as we will see Juggle God get swapped out. So no more Hammond Specialist. Blank will be coming in, who I believe is Akuma, that we saw earlier, and we will be heading to Kings Row. So if what we saw in the last bit of Route 66 is going to match up with what I'm thinking, I think we're going to get to see a brawl on brawl fight here.
This is really good at stopping Lizzie from flying free, because last game they had a Sombra, they had a Soldier, which really is theoretically good into them, but they're just a lack of focus from the team on the Pharah. But here, we're really narrow, helps against the Pharah.
Yeah, I will say though, if you had to ask me what Grizzly Bear Mafia did really well, or at least their standout player, I'd have to say Mobe. Mobe on that Sombra created so much space with those hacks, with those pickoffs, and also with some really good EMPs. And Mobe will be swapped out here for Violet Knight, who was, I believe, their DPS in the show match. And I think we may be seeing something like a May
May.
come out
Yeah.
from Violet. Yeah, exactly. Kings Row. We saw this, I believe, in that scrim matchup. That May strategy used from Grizzly Bear Mafia. I know that's something that they might have been working behind the scenes. And in a straight up brawl matchup, I think you really have to favor Grizzly Bear Mafia here. They have Ghost Pants and Catnip, which is one of the best Ryan Zarya duos we have in this tournament. They've got a really good, despite Cassio having an excellent set on the Ana, some on the Mercy as well. I think Karnak and Weemihai are just a little bit better on those brawl supports, stuff like the Lucio, stuff like the Moira. And while OK Fine and Badinko have looked good, I think I don't know if they're gonna pull out the May. I think Violet Knight is really gonna be the make or break here for Grizzly Bear Mafia. If this is the May pick as we're predicting, it really comes down to whether they use that correctly.
The
Yeah,
value
we
they
get
got.
a little something up our sleeve for Kings Row.
Is it dive?
It'll
Please say it's
be-
dive. I know what the
It's
company.
it's
I can't give away
100% dive, dude.
anything. I
Guaranteed.
can't give away anything, Zaya.
Okay,
but
okay. Is it Ryan Zarya, Lucio, Moira dive with a May?
I can't say anything about our strategies. But I will
Okay,
say
so
this.
say.
I listened to the comms on Grizzly Bear Mafia for the first round versus the second round, and I can tell you that there was a marked improvement in their comm structure and how they work together. It's very nice to see a team coming together. You must have gotten a really good halftime talk from their coach between matches. Must have
I
been really
bet they
cool.
did. Whips
Um,
were out and whips were used. So basically, what I'm hearing is, besides comms, all you can tell me is that a team that you coach has a strategy for a specific map.
Yeah, Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting strategy that you might see.
Groundbreaking.
We
stuff here
rehearsed
from
it a few
Vaughn.
times. I believe that you might have
Groundbreaking
been there hiding with your fake
I would-
glasses and a large nose on, sneaking around in the background,
fake glasses. All right, Mister. You want to go?
being a little sneaky, looking at our comps.
All right, that's my job. So
Okay. Oh, can we
Ye-
pull a coach from Extinction in while we use a bathroom break, and just ask him a
if you
few
can,
things?
I'd love.
I can drag one if anybody wants to whisper like Grizz or
I'll
something.
go yell at them.
Is it gonna be Bastion on top of the statue from the contenders?
I can't
stuff?
drag people. Dude, what? Hey, Karnak. V.
I will say, it looks
Let me
like you
drag
were right.
people.
This is shaping up. And I will say you were right. Well, this is shaping up to be a pretty even
A lot
matchup between
closer. Yep.
Grizzly Bear and Extinction. I will say I was wrong, and I don't say that very often because I'm not usually wrong.
Grizzly wants to get pulled in.
Grizzly.
Nice Sue.
Yeah, so
Give
I
him-
can't,
give
I
him
can't,
Caster.
I can't, yeah, I'm just gonna give him Caster.
Give him Caster.
V, let me drag people.
V, I know you're in chat.
they-
Let the man drag people.
They should be able to join now.
Technical difficulties. Please.
V, if you
we're
don't
slow.
let if
Okay,
you don't
there
let
we go.
Mickle drag people, I'm gonna ban you from Mickle's chat. Anyway,
You can do that too.
so Grizz, thanks for joining us here during this halftime break. We've also got Swan, who is a coach for Grizzly Bear Mafia, but I'd like to talk to you about how dominant you guys looked on that Lijiang Tower. Two great rounds, and on the maps that Grizzly Bear, or on the rounds that Grizzly Bear Mafia won earlier. Is there a specific strategy that you guys used? Was Juggle God something that you guys brought in specifically to counter that Pharah play?
Today we actually, as a coach, I decided to let my team decide strategies instead of being told strategies. So they've spent like all day coming up with the comps they wanted to use, using the information that we'd given them previously about, you know, their swaps, you know, all of that. And we let our players come up with the strats on what they were comfortable with instead of being forced onto a hero they didn't really fully feel comfortable on just to try and counter something. And so we took their ideas at the end of the day and kind of said, yep, we're okay with these ones. Those ones are shit. They go in the shit pile. We're not accepting those ones.
The shit pile.
Yeah, the shit pile of comps. And wanted them to just, run with their comfortable picks while also using strategies that they had learned previously. Juggle God is a strong ball player, and we also didn't play him last week. He's a fairly new addition to our team. So we decided that for our tanks last week, there was a bit of split between them. I was calling it the Akuma social distancing disorder. And so we really had to pound in them in the last couple days. You know, there's no such thing as COVID and Overwatch, guys. Get in there, hug, touch, love. And so we thought, you know, let's try and swap up that tank line a bit. Let's try and see if these ones just mesh a bit better being closer. And if they can't be close throwing a ball, that one does his own fucking thing anyways. Sorry. I hope
Well,
this isn't PG-13.
No, you're good. This is Mickle's stream. But yeah, you've been having like on the defense, especially you guys also adapted really well to that Bastion setup. It didn't work in the end overall, but I like the swaps that you guys made instantly after that first death onto that Sigma, onto that Sombra. And I assume that's something that the players also decided to do as well. Am I correct?
Yeah, that was all on them. They made those swaps on their own. Obviously, if you're unaware, stream coaches don't talk during the map. We are only let to talk to them between maps. So they made that call on their own. I'm not gonna sit there and tell them to prep for a Bastion attack. Are you kidding me?
Shouldn't need to. It's they play in gold.
So they made those decisions. They were great swaps. Obviously their attack's a bit weak. Don't worry, I reamed them out for that. They know what to do next time. But yes, those were their swaps. I'm so proud of them. For a Bastion attack, they did great defense for first and second point. Obviously got a bit sloppy on third point. But yeah,
Hey,
I mean,
honestly,
it was
I
great
think
plays
that-
from both teams.
Yeah, I think the pause may have had something to do with it. Now this is a personal question. You don't have to answer this if you want. Please tell
I
me
am
that you
looking
told
for
them.
a partner.
Please.
I like long
Okay.
walks on the beach.
I'm flattered, but no thank you. Yeah, Mick will make sure they're comparables. But yeah, please tell me that one of
triple checked.
the comps that you did not throw in the shit pile was dive, because I've been asking for dive for like at least a couple months.
Zaya.
What?
this is
I
fine.
want to cast dive.
You're not gonna get
Please.
dive.
I know,
You're
I'm
not gonna get
I
dive.
know it's Kings Row. We're not gonna get dive. I know.
You're gonna get dive, but it's gonna be bad.
It's gonna
all
be
I'm
it's
gonna
gonna be
say-
Ryan Zarya dive.
Dive is one of my favorite comps in the entire game. I will push dive all day long.
Make them play goats.
What you'll see? I don't think we're allowed to. Isn't it like 2/2/2 lock?
Make them play budget goats.
Dive goats.
Dive
So I'm not gonna
goats.
say what you'll see or what you won't see, but I would never put dive in a shit pile.
Okay, that's good to hear. I'm glad.
Right.
Although with the way Ghost Plans plays Ryan, it might as well be dive. I'm gonna be honest. That man's left shift button is like held down as soon as it's off
Hey,
cooldown. he just
we're
runs
working
it.
on that. He's in recovery. We're
No,
trying
he's
to
not.
rehabilitate him. Okay. Instead of going for cross map pins, we're weaning him out to half map pins. All right. He's getting better.
Hey, his Orisa looked pretty good too. If you can't
I-
charge, I mean,
I think
did
we
not
should try
expect
and
that
keep the
from him.
players warm, maybe, and get them in the game here.
Yeah, we can just pop him in game.
throw him in a death match. Let's see how this goes. 6v6 Elim.
No.
All
Just
right.
cancel
Well, I'll
the
head
match.
back to my team. Thanks for having me,
Yeah,
and good luck
Of course,
second
Chris.
half,
Thanks
guys.
for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Yep.
All right.
And Swan.
Hmm.
Alright.
Yeah, that was not a very fun prank you played on me, Michael.
Huh? We don't talk about it. Tomorrow is gonna be smoother.
Will
Are
it?
both
Will
teams
it be?
ready?
Be honest, Mickle. Will it be smoother?
Yeah, because I actually have like the whole day to prep instead of just an hour.
Also, why are we not playing Winter Kings Row?
Because that's banned.
Yeah, no. I mean, we have skins
Alright.
enabled, but whatever.
Why do we
Very
have skins
sad.
enabled?
What? Because it looks cooler.
No. Okay, you know what? Sure.
Yo, they're ready. Are we all ready?
We did get
I think we're
content.
good to go.
All
Let me go
right.
check with my team real quick.
Boo. It looks like
I'm gonna
both
click
teams
start.
are. Yeah, just start. If they, yeah, Ghost Pants says ready. So we are getting into Scrims Row. And if I see anything other than Ryan Zarya versus Ryan Zarya, I will be kind of sad. I mean, sad in the sense of my predictions are bad, not that I don't want to see something else. I do want to see something else. But
I think you're gonna see Ryan Zarya on Kings Row. It's a pretty safe bet.
you're telling me that Kings Row is Ryan Zarya? No way, no way. You can't tell me Ghost Pants would play Ryan and Catnip would play Zarya. But yeah, it looks like that is what we're gonna see. Violet Knight has come in for the May. As predicted, and Bearded Lizzie will be on the far. Interesting support duo though. We haven't seen Karnax Baptiste so far yet, I believe. So that'll be an
Karnak
interesting
played
look.
Baptiste on Kings Row last time.
Oh, okay. So this must be a map-specific strategy. Meanwhile, Ryan Zarya as well, and Sumsum and Casio are going to be sticking on this Mercy Ana. Bedinko on Sim, and okay, fine, we'll be playing that Soldier. I wonder if they have a sneaky teleport strategy set up. But I think it's really up to, can they deal with Bearded Lizzie and Violet Knight on the far in the May. And if they can't,
can TP past choke, they don't have to worry about the main tank getting walled. They'll probably go around, TP to the high ground, leave Soldier up top, and then drop on him.
yeah, it seems like a pretty good prediction. Although they're going to TP across the choke, really interesting stuff there. So the bypassing
Okay, I
that
have
main
never seen
choke.
this.
Yeah, this is a really interesting strategy. But the wall comes up, and okay, fine, gets
What a
picked
wall.
off immediately. Fight is still going to happen, and we may have goes to go down. Turrets will
Big
take him out.
charge.
Charge comes through onto Ghost Pants, and the lamp already used. Charge comes in. Bubbles as well, and this fight could still go any direction. Remember, okay, fine is back a lot faster. He's already about to get into this fight on an off angle.
Blank
It
is
starts
getting
pumping in
hyper-charged by
damage.
Zarya. Same with Cat, and this is
Yeah,
gonna be-
Bearded Lizzie goes down,
Oh.
although okay, fine does trade it. I think that's really favorable on the side of Extinction.
Both heroes are
Charge is
walled
gonna
off
come
right
through,
now.
but
Them
Catnip,
wall.
so high energy, is taking down Sweet, taking down these players. Picks are going both ways though. And Catnip anti does get that bubble off, so he should be fine. Nano though, onto Blink, but that solo shatter, good stuff from Ghost Pants. Although misses the pin,
They
gets
can't kill
pooped
him.
at the last
They
second.
can't kill him.
Yeah, Blink is gonna die here. Here comes Swede, and he gets on the point, but Sum goes down. Ghost Pants is alone. Ghost Pants gets taken down by Swede in the backline, and here comes Badinko on a Pharah of his own. Cassio does go down to Bearded, but okay fine with a double helix, taking down Karnak and Catnip.
Oh,
Bearded Lizzie gets Swede, but Badinko takes him out immediately. And
probably
okay fine
crazy, but
managed.
did that wall give some damage to Pharah, self-damage from the barrage, or am I tripping?
Yeah, I think Violet Knight did a... No, Violet Knight may have hurt Bearded Lizzie there. The self-damage from the rockets on the own Mei wall might have cost Bearded his life. But still, good stuff from both teams, although Extinction are going to take the better end of this trade.
Sweet and Blank really want to go swing. They're way up and making space. They're foaming at the mouth to fight. Look at him
Yeah.
juggle his 80.
A lot of ults from both teams. I think this does favor Extinction a little more, though. They've got 4 and are closer to their remaining ults, I think. But Violet Knight gets a first pick on a Badinko, and that's probably the ghost sign. Wall does get used, though, and wasted as the res comes in. Here comes the window. Shatter, though. Massive 6-man from Swede. What a play is Ghost Pants. I don't know what happened to him. He just got outplayed. That's an MTD right there.
That's a very intelligent shatter from Swede. He knew they put the wall down. He knew he would want to fire strike through the Baptiste wall, and he just presses the Q button.
Yeah, that's just great prediction from Swede. You know that he's knowing that fire strike wants to come through. A great stuff from him so far. Is no other ults needed to be used besides the Valkyrie from Sum, so they still have both DPS ults and a Grav. Here comes that Grav, but the trans comes out. Charge is through, and Ghost Pants is gonna trade out. Swede takes him off the map. Blizzard comes through, but doesn't manage to catch anyone. But Bearded and Weemy High both get picks of their own, so Grizzly Bear Mafia should be able to hold here. But I'm fine with that trade. You lose your Grav, but you get Blizzard and Trans, 2 of the best ults in the game, out of Weemy High and Violet Knight, and I think that's a pretty good trade for Extinction. Still have both DPS ults, and Swede is almost back to a Shatter. Another one. They have the Nano Boost as well. So I think this is still a pretty good spot for Extinction there. They still got 3 whole minutes to push these last 5 meters. As we are going to see the Rhine start to swing at each other. Ghost Pants has 90 to his ult. He hasn't now, but he gets anti-force the bubble. Shatter comes through, but manages to catch no one. Great stuff from Swede. But in the backline, Bearded Lizzie manages to take down 2. Does go down for it, but another Shatter 4-man from Swede, and now this barrage in from Badinko. And Swede, Grav comes in, but only catches 2, and Catnip goes down. Badinko will fall, but it's just Ghost Pants on the point. Now just the Mei as Badinko gets rezzed, and Violet Knight has to go down here. Does get that stall off, so good stuff from Violet.
Oh, missed time, Swede.
Yeah, unfortunate, but good stuff from them. Bearded Lizzie is going to come into stall, but is taken down almost immediately. Again, Swede clutching out this fight. Really good stuff on the Reinhardt. From him is
holding
he's...
onto the visor.
Yeah. Oh no,
what a
the sleep in the boop! The
Insane.
combination! But Swede jumps off the map as well!
He's sending
Catnip
messages.
goes down, but I think no idea what that could have been. Window comes up though, so that's gonna deny the resurrection as Badinko goes down as well. Violet Knight is swapped off the Mei, gets a headshot on a Badinko. Will get res, but I really like that swap from Violet Knight. Helping to take down Badinko is gonna be huge.
Lizzie's looking for a flank here.
Yeah, no barrage up, but just
he's
trying to get damage. Weemy High's low on that Brig.
Oh my god.
Oh, and Badinko takes the 1v1, taking down Bearded.
They need to
great
push in
stuff.
right here. They're up player.
Yeah, oh, another huge boop as
Yeah.
Badinko takes down Catnip after the 1v1. Ghost Pants will go down
Extinction
as
is
well.
closer. There we go.
Yeah, Valkyrie comes through, and they still have some ults left. Almost have 5 up now. Great spot from Badinko's. They have over 2.5 minutes now. They've got both their tank ults are coming up, both their DPS ults are coming up, and a Nano Boost as well. Only really the Shatter from Ghost Pants. He's gonna need to make a huge play as Karnak and Weemy High both
Okay,
swap
fine,
off.
playing close to the pit though.
Yeah, Ghost Pants needs to make a play. Badinko does fall though. Rez is gonna come through. Shatter comes down
Massive
again.
damage.
Swede finds 4. Nano as well. Barrage layered in. And Swede has just been getting the better
Okay,
of
fine,
Ghostpants
fine.
in
He
this
presses the Q
matchup.
button, but he's not looking in the right place. He needs to look up.
Does manage to
He's
take down
way
2 though.
too
Bearded Lizzie has gotten 3, but Swede on the point
Oh my
is going to be able to push this in. Swede is absolutely dominating so far on this King's Row matchup. I don't know if the swap to Orisa stole Ghostpants' powers or something, but
Swede hanging on for dear
Swedish.
life.
I don't know if that's short for Swedish, but if it is, I don't know what the joke here
I
is.
have no
All I
idea
can
where you're
say,
going at.
Swede is kind of gaming. Swede kind of a gamer. All 3 of those shatters were clippable moments, man. He got a 6-man and 2 fight-winning 4-mans. And that last one, he took the 1v1 with the Pharah to win the game or finish the map. I'm
And
gonna
he
be
runs
honest.
it into the end zone, right, to carry them the game at the end there.
Yeah,
Very
Ghostpants has got to get his mental back in the game. I have faith in this man. His mental is unshatterable, but his body is not unshatterable, and that's what we've seen so far. As Swede has laid down the hammer against that Rhine. We are going to see pretty much the exact same comp on offense, though. Weemihai with the Lucio and Bearded Lizzie on the McCree. If I were to guess, I'd say they're probably going through Hotel, trying to find a wall, use that wall to get the pick. But look at this double shield Bastion on the side of Extinction.
is,
They're taking a
Deja vu.
yeah, taking a leaf out of Grizzly Bear's book. Again, Badinko on the far, but this time they have some on the Mercy for that Resurrect for that damage boost. I actually really like this.
They haven't
They're
set
gonna
up, so they've wasted a lot of time not getting Bastion on the high ground or anywhere. So he's
Yeah, they're gonna have him on the low ground though. And it looks like it is gonna be coming through. Great concussive mine again from Badinko, but wall comes up, but doesn't
Wall's
manage to
early.
find anything. And Violet halted in, gets taken down by a direct shot from Badinko there. Weemihai has gotten behind, but they're already down 1. As Sweet manages to find Catnip as well. I think they're still here. They need to get out or die. They're just gonna end up feeding so
big
much
shark
ultra.
coming through. Oh,
Pin comes in, but
that's just Swede instead of Bastion.
yeah, even if he does, okay, fine. There's plenty of health. The Mercy's there. The Ana's there. Even if he does get the kill, Resurrect will come through. And this is a great strategy here from Extinction. Only 3 minutes left, and they haven't shown a crack on this defense so far. It's only been one fight.
Badinko's getting a little ahead.
Yeah, but with only Bearded on that McCree and no Mercy pocket either, they can't really do anything to him, especially if Sum decides to give him that pocket. Violet has gone under the Junkrat, which I really like. Utilizing that bounce, utilizing the map geometry to get indirect damage on this Bastion. And they are going to rotate through Hotel again.
Going all the way around.
Hall comes through though, and with that anti-nade, Ghostpants goes down, Violet goes down. And the
This
rotations
is
just
really
aren't
awkward. If
quick
they just
enough.
stall and leave them alive, they can buy a lot of time. I don't think they should push them. They just leave them there. The team's super split.
Yeah, although I would be worried about the possible 4-man flank coming in, but it looks like they're gonna push out, take these members down.
There's the flank.
And I think, ooh, Bearded gets behind and takes down Cassio. Catnip will go down, as will Weemihai, but not having that Ana there is huge. And I don't even know if Sum can res that. Res is gonna come through, but again,
Oh,
Bearded
Bearded.
gets the
Look at
flash,
that.
gets the headshot, takes down Sweet as well. So he's found 3 really important picks in this fight. A dodge of the halt
He's
as
gonna
well.
get another here.
Flashbang
Oh my
again,
gosh.
it takes down Badinko. That's 4
Lizzie
for
is
Bearded Lizzie.
murdering them on the flank.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's the Far or the Bastion or the McCree, but Bearded's really been the hard carry for this Grizzly Bear Mafia. Although
Just went
it took them a
Lone Ranger on him.
significant amount of time. We are going to see the Bastion swap off. So, okay, fine, we'll play a McCree of his own trying to match Lizzie. And honestly, considering both Tankles and a Barrage,
Badinko's looking to ulti here, I think.
yeah,
he's
Weemihai
really gaming
does go
stuff away.
down. Yeah, on the flank though, Bearded takes down Blank on the Orisa. Real interesting stuff from him is he's just been playing full on flank McCree, although that res is gonna come through. Bearded still in the back line. High noon from
High
behind.
noon, big.
Instantly taken down. I think we might see Bearded swap off here. But look at the ult situation. Nearly 5 up. Just that nano boost needed from Cassio. And Extinction are in a great spot to hold during the Streets phase here.
Ghostpants' shield is taking a beating, and they can't really break the
So
shield.
low,
of
too.
Extinction.
Yeah, and also look how little damage that Violet's done. Here comes the Flux, picks up 2. Beat is there from
That's a really
Weemihai.
good beat.
Yeah. Shadow comes
Oh,
through, but the shield,
no.
it's blocked by Blank
That's
Shield.
a tragic shadow.
Yeah, Nano comes through, Valkyrie comes through, Bongo comes through.
Nano
Benenko does go
Bongo's
down, but Ghost and Catnip both dead. Weemihai wanders into the back line and
Just
goes
going on
down
a journey
immediately.
back there. Taking a look around, sightseeing a bit.
Yeah, it did cost them 4 of their ults though. Bongo, Flux, Valkyrie, as well as that Nano boost, but Swede's already halfway to another Flux.
Kind of off in an island in the corner. They're gonna
Yeah,
let her
but
walk.
Karnak's gonna get out there. We are gonna see a swap. Bearded back to the Pharah with Weemihai to pocket. And they are gonna have Grav, they are gonna have Tire. But with 2 DPS ults as well on the side of Benenko or Okay Fine, I think it's really the whole who pulls the trigger first. And they don't
If
really
OK
have that
Fine
much
gets the
time.
high noon, he gets the free Pharah kill. Even the pharmacy actually is really in danger with the high noon up.
Yeah, also no hit scan as Bearded Lizzie swapped off, so Benenko is pretty much free reign to do whatever the hell he wants. Grab comes through, but a rock comes through and a great shield again from Blank. Here comes the Rat Gyro though,
Vampire,
takes down
that's
2, and with Benenko and Sweet already fallen, this should be the fight. Extinction are probably gonna have to give up B, especially if they get staggered out here. Okay, Fine does go down as Spirited takes down 2 in 1 rocket, utilizing that damage boost from Weemihai. And it looks like Extinction are gonna have to defend 3 here. Although with the amount of time they've wasted on these first 2 points, I think they're guaranteed pretty much to have a higher time make. As no swap-offs as well, besides Blank, who's been having a great Arista game so far, has managed swaps back onto the Rhine to try and take it to Ghost Pants, which I actually really like. He was doing so well in that matchup earlier. And despite the shatter coming up from Ghost Pants, ults are online instead of Extinction, especially as,
I don't even know where he got that kill.
yeah, long-range damage shots from a damage boost in Mercy is a ton of damage. Rez does come through, but still, that gives so much base back to Extinction. They can now hold this corner pretty easily, especially with this double shield. Flux comes through though, and with Ghost Pants already dead, this should be a fight win. Sweet
Big
takes down
charge.
2.
What a rock from Swede, from downtown.
Yeah,
Weemihai
and
is-
also, I want to point out a mistake I made. Blank wasn't the one playing the Reinhardt earlier. That was Swede, so it looks like both of these tanks are comfortable on the Rhine. Swede is playing the Sigma here. But in either case, they almost have 5 ults here. Just need that shatter, 10% more. Meanwhile, Violet Knight swapped onto Ashe. Bearded Lizzie and Ghost Pants and Karnak and Weemihai all have their ults almost up as well. But a sleep comes through,
Oh.
charge comes through, but a Nano, and I think Swede.
Blank
Or
is
no,
not
yeah,
right
Nano
now.
comes
Oh,
through,
wait.
but he was still antied. So Blank goes down.
Shatter
Bearded.
misses.
Bearded finds 2 with that barrage, and unfortunate play from Blank. They still have 4 ults up. I don't know if they're gonna get to use them. Swede might go
Weird
down here.
staggers, no
Barely
good.
stays alive. Shield comes up in time, but so close. They're gonna need to get out, and they have 4 ults. They're gonna have to ult just to leave. Okay, Fine almost goes down. Let's go Smith making a rotation. Benenko already dead. Cassio already dead. Here comes the Valkyrie, but okay, Fine already dead. So that's 2 of their ults down. Ghostman's Blink gets Catnip.
big
Shatter comes
shadow.
through. Benenko gets rezzed on point,
Big
and
res.
Blank swinging away finds Bearded and Ghost and Weemihai. So the Ryan's on Extinction having a great day. Yep, Barrage layered in as well, and they are going to defend this. No ults from either team besides the High Noon from Okay Fine. And with already only a minute left, Extinction have already put themselves in a great position. Closest ult on the side of Grizzly Bear Mafia is Catnip, who's 3/4 of the way to that Grav. Meanwhile, Benenko's going to make another swap off the far to the Junkrat. I really like this. Actually, they're not going to be expecting that. And that can pump out a ton of damage, get some one-shot combos off. As we are going to see
He's gonna
Catnip get a
feed
lot of
ult
energy, but
charge to Catnip.
Cassio already down. Bearded Lizzie takes down, and Violet on the flank might get a bob here. She's 70% there.
Blank is just left on his own. He can
Yeah,
go in.
here comes the High Noon though, and doing
Doesn't
so
hit
much damage.
anybody.
Pin comes through, Catnip 1, Catnip low.
in the back
What a
line.
shatter. Many players now 3-4. Down, but a counter shatter
sends him back.
from
Oh.
Blink, but doesn't get any kills off of it. And with just under 20 seconds left, Extinction aren't able to take it to overtime, so Grizzly Bear Mafia with that clutch play from Ghost Pants and Bearded are going to be able to have an attacking chance on King's Row here, but they're going to have significantly less time to do it, over a minute and a half less than their opposing team. We're going to see if they use the same strat, because it took them a while to crack that double shield bastion. I think if I'm Extinction,
I just run the same thing. I know that they're going to be prepared for it, but they only have a minute. They're not really going to have the chance to build up ults or anything. And if you can just stop Bearded Lizzie's McCree in your backline, I think you're in a great spot to defend this. And yeah, that's exactly what we are going to see. Although Badinko makes a swap off the Pharah onto the Mei, and I really like this. Another Peel-style DPS for the Bastion. Another character who doesn't die easily to McCree. And on King's Row defense, Mei walls are so important for cutting off chokes, especially if they try and do that same rotation through Hotel. You can wall that off and get a free kill instantly, especially with the halt. Meanwhile, pretty much the exact same comp that we saw earlier, except for one important aspect. Violet will not be playing the Mei, opting to take the Ashe here. Despite the fact that Dynamite is great, I don't know if it's going to get used through double shields.
It's going to be tough. They don't have any shield break really on the side of Grizzly Bear.
Yeah, they're really reliant on getting around that shield with the Lucio. But they are going to be set up on high ground this time, as opposed to the low ground. And the Bastion's going to be raining fire. An excellent concussion mine, though. But okay, fine, still on the high ground. A huge anti-nade from Cassio. And that first fight is going to go the way. Ghostman, they just need to die here. Okay, fine, does get picked, though. Bearded does get that, but instant res, and now Bearded is alone, just getting staggered out, and that's half their time gone. Bearded still alive, tries to make it out, and does do so.
Here. Oh, nice, almost a really good ult.
Swap to Junkrat, but Ghostman is really close to his shatter. Only ult that's close on the side of Extinction is Cassio with that nano boost, which will be extremely helpful. But if Ghostman can get it, all comes through onto both tanks, and Ghostman goes down instantly. He needed to stay alive there. Catnip down as well, and Extinction just have to hold off the DPS and the supports for 5 more seconds. Jump comes in from Violet Knight, dies instantly. Karnak taken down as well. Flanker on the side from Weemihai, slept, frozen, taken down. Bearded goes down as well to the Bastion, and great wall again. But Dinko having a great section so far on this Mei, and 2 minutes 30 for Extinction. They just need to get 1 tick. And I think they're in a great spot here to go up 2-1 in this series.
So I'm guessing that we see another Bastion. What do you think Extinction should be doing to, I would think they'd be expecting a Bastion too. What do you think they should be doing in response to it?
Yeah, we have seen that Grizzly Bear Mafia are willing to run this Bastion with Bearded Lizzie, and they've shown that they're fine playing that double shield setup, so I don't see any reason why they wouldn't want to opt for that here. I think a cheeky sim strategy could be something they look for with maybe Badinko. Teleport to point, teleport to high ground. Yeah. They showed that earlier. But yeah, we are gonna see double shield Bastion, although interestingly enough, no Mei for Violet Knight will be playing the Symmetra. So it looks like they're gonna try and abuse some rotations for the Bastion. Or maybe it's just the shield breaking power if they expect a double shield from the side of Extinction, which it looks like they are going to run. Interestingly enough, though, I'd like to see a Baptiste from Karnak. It's interesting that he's playing the Ana here. We know that he has the capabilities to do it. We saw him play it earlier. But they are going to get set up on high ground here. And okay, fine, we'll play the Mei. I really like Mei. You can wall off the Bastion. You can wall to block off sight lines. And I like this. I like this TP, this defensive TP from Violet. They can swap to defend Hotel if they need to. But it looks like the positioning with that double shield, with that Mei Sim, they're going to look to get in close, maybe get an anti-nade in there. Teleport comes in, and they're ready to rotate past the choke. But that TP isn't going to do anything. They're not going to be able to get through it. So the fight's going to have to... Good anti-nade, but someone needs to drop onto the point. They only need 1 tick. Here comes Catnip, but he's alone. And Catnip dies first instantly. No Mercy's not gonna... Mercy does res him as Blink goes down, but a huge anti-nade hits 5! Karnak hits 5 with that anti-nade. And with Catnip there to clean it up, great stuff from Karnak.
Really promising start, a massive sleep from Cassio on the Orisa, but that nade really just turned the fight.
Yeah, if you're going to use this double shield setup, Blank has to be really careful to keep that up, because if you let an Ana get that kind of nade up, it's just going to... Like that you can't get a better fight than a 5-man nade. So it looks like we're gonna see them. I'd like to see them teleport straight to point here from Badinko. Maybe teleport to the backside, but it looks like they're gonna try and rotate through Hotel. They don't know what to do. They're stuck. Here comes the TP, and they are gonna be up. It's so low already. Anti-nade out, and Swede already down. Wall comes up to separate the Extinction, and
A minute and a half burned off the clock, and nothing so far on the side of Extinction. They're really gonna need to rely on some ults here. Blank should have the Shatter up during the last fight. Some with a Cole as well. And no one particularly close. It'll probably be Karnak with a Nano, and we'll see what he can do with that ultimate. Maybe Weemihai can get a Valkyrie as well, but I think it's really down to this teleporter from Badinko. Can they wall themselves off? Can they stay safe? Here comes the TP. Cassio goes down early though. Karnak with that damage boost. Let's just take him out, but they're already...
They set up
Another
power.
heal from Karnak. He's been doing excellent.
Dropping him.
Weemihai does get the res off as well, so even though Karnak goes down, they have 20 seconds. They haven't managed to find a perfect pick yet. Wall comes up. Bastion is walled, but okay, fine goes down. Bongo is well from Ghost Pants. They need to just die on the point now. They gotta die. Shadow comes through from Blink. That's terrible. They can't win this fight. And with only 10 seconds left, I think we're going to be looking at a draw here. As Badinko just tries to make a heroic play.
Good hold.
Karnak,
Whole team.
Fluck comes through, doesn't manage to catch Swede there, so he is gonna dodge. Good slam as well. But those turrets from Violet are doing a great job. Ultimates are coming out again. Blizzard as well, but okay, fine, just can't catch anyone in it. Blank is on the point, but he goes down to Bearded. And great defense from both teams, utilizing that Bastion. Are going to be able to find the defensive stop. 3-3. We are going to see a draw here on
Bastion
King
is the
Pro.
answer, it looks like, right now for these games.
Yeah. So now we'll be going over to
Unfortunately.
Assault. Hana, Temple, or Volskaya.
Play of the game.
And yeah, Bearded Grizzly had a great game. But like I think if you have to give anyone the MVP of that, Karnak's huge Ana plays on defense were insanely instrumental to making sure that despite the minute and a half extra time that Karnak had, he took that away. Extinction will be choosing our next map, and this is something I have to clarify with Mikkel. Are we playing best of 5 here or first to 3?
First to 3.
So first to 3. So we will, at minimum, be going to map 5 on Control. Hybrid here, Hanamura, Temple, and Volskaya as Extinction are going to choose here. And man, so many clutch plays from both sides. I mean, we could talk about Swede on the Reinhardt just dominating on their attack. We could talk about Cassio and the sleeps. We could talk about Karnak and the massive nades, the massive picks. Or Bearded on McCree, Farah, Bastion. Like, there's so many good players here and so many good plays being made.
Unfortunately, I do have to head out. These were some really good games, though, but I'm going to check the scores once these games are done and see who won. I'm wondering who. Hopefully,
glad-
my 3-2 prediction comes true.
Yeah, glad to have you here, Will.
Thanks,
And
guys.
don't worry, I'm perfectly capable of casting by myself. I've done it many a time.
Perfect.
That is true,
Yep.
man. This guy's a
I have-
living
I have-
legend, lady.
I can talk pretty decently.
pretty
and that's a
pretty
fact.
decently.
I am
Alright, thanks for
sweating
having me,
over here,
everybody.
bud. And I promise it's not just because my room's really hot.
I mean, no, that could
I
be
mean,
it too, dude. It's pretty
Yeah,
cold
that is
outside
true.
though, so it makes sense.
Bro, do you know how cold it is here?
Where are you again?
I'm in Mass, remember?
Oh yeah, that's the EM state, dude. I keep getting them mixed up. Yeah.
Yeah, it is 6 degrees out here.
Whoo.
That's Fahrenheit,
Nice.
not Celsius.
Yeah.
It is quite cold.
That is quite chilly, my dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is the
pick.
XD pick because as the draw, it just defaults to whoever picked last,
Solid. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
as far as I'm aware. Are we gonna see any subs come through? Do you think?
Let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out. I think Juggle God is someone they could look to put in. I think Mobe, for Grizzly Bear is someone they could swap back in.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd love to see Mickle come in, but that's impossible.
It is.
Swan, buddy,
Swan.
can we talk about Karnak for a fat second?
Karnak and Lizzie, man. God damn.
Karnak's nades. Karnak's
Karnak
and,
nades were nuts. Hey, do we have to call subs before the map choice or?
I think
after
we.
the map choice?
See, I think we
af-
can do it after.
It's after the
After.
map choice.
All right.
Yeah.
Because that was quite possibly the most tense match of Overwatch I've seen in a very long
Dude,
time.
that was amazing. God
Bro,
dang.
I was casting it, my guy.
that was
But yes, that was an excellent showing.
Hanamura.
really good stuff. Hanamura.
So
Okay,
we are
we've
gonna
never
see
actually
Hanam.
scrimmed
We did.
Hanamura.
Yes. So yeah, but you get it unranked enough. I mean, it's bound. You're
It's
bound
the
to
only
win.
map you get ranked. I don't know. There's other
Hanamura
maps,
is
dude.
also Hanamura is also a map that's pretty famous for both sim play and May play, and we've seen both of those from both teams. So I think that if nothing else, we're gonna see sim May. I'd like to see Grizzly Bear Mafia keep Violet in. Violet's been having a pretty solid May game. The Ashes also looked pretty good once they decided to swap off for point B. Extinction, I don't think that. I think they should keep this roster. Juggle God is good, but Ball is not particularly good on Hanamura. I honestly could not tell you where this is going. Like, both teams have looked excellent. Both teams have had some super clutch plays. Both teams have adapted to set strategies that we've seen. And I honestly could not tell you who's gonna win.
Yeah, it's a super
Stonks
close
from
match, man.
Levenkiel.
It's
I'm gonna
actually,
be honest,
it's
dude.
really fun to watch, I gotta say.
This is much better than yesterday's game.
Or
Extinction's
Tuesdays.
coaches have done or whatever. Extinction's coaches have done a really great job. That's you, Grizz. Great stuff. You pumped this team up, got them back, whipped them back into shape. Mickle, Swan, you guys have done good too. Like you've got some set strats that looked really good. And your individual talent, as always, ever impresses.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Also, I'm gonna be honest. Had Extinction won that map, I would have called it 3-1. Not specifically because like they were playing necessarily better. I think Ghost Pants would be boomed. Like getting that dominated
Yeah, Ghost Pants got
in the
Ryan.
in the Ryan matchup. Like
Yo, Unbreakable Mental, come on now, we got that.
yeah,
listen,
that's what
listen,
I think. I think since they won that, they've drawn out that map. I think this is Unbreakable Mental.
Ghost Pants got 15 minutes of mechanics training before we went in, and that was it.
True. Although
I need to train him more.
Yeah, Ghost Pants did do something that I
Prodigy.
am really good at doing, and that's getting tilted at playing Rhine and swapping to Orisa. They're doing pretty well. But I think both teams are ready to hop in here, so I'm gonna go turn on my fan, and we're ready to go in.
Oh boy, the fan's coming on.
Alright.
Zaya's getting
I'm
serious,
so sad,
dude.
Mickle.
It was so sad.
None of our strategies, did anything.
Yeah, that happens, you know. You can't
Actually,
plan for
that's actually
everything,
much better.
so.
Yeah, you can. You just need more time.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can't plan for everything in 15 minutes. Yeah, we'll rephrase that. Also, what do you think we're gonna see in Hanamura, Zaya?
May Sim, a combination of those probably. Probably Ryan Zarya, though I wouldn't be surprised with double shield. And for support lineups, probably Ana, Mercy, maybe a Zen. Mercy or Moira for some, I suppose. But do we get to? They bet if they're messing with me, I will.
They were messing with you.
Because what we see right now, aside from okay fine, is pretty much a dive. And okay fine. Okay, please play dive. Meanwhile, on the defense, double projectile bearded Violet. On the Fire Junkrat, I will say projectiles are pretty good on Hanamura A. I would have liked to see a May from Violet, but with Ryan Zarya, Ana, Mercy, no real issues. Far's not really that good offensively on this point anyway, so good stuff from them. Oh, please play dive. I love you, Extinction.
They're actually
Oh, I
doing
get to
it.
cast some dive. Genji Sombra.
Wow.
This is really similar, aside from the Genji, this is really similar to what we saw in the EU region during playoffs in the Overrush League. Just a Reaper for the Genji, and they dive. Here comes they're going to go through high ground. But
We've only
they are
ever
gonna,
seen.
the bubble's really good. And they get through choke without losing a single player.
We've
this is
only
gonna be
ever seen
really
Oakenfine's hit scan.
That's
Instead
true,
of
we have not seen him play Genji yet. Cat comes through onto Weemy High, but they don't focus him. Weemy High's gonna get back up. Oh, Weemy High just goes
no.
down barely. So great stuff, no mercy is huge. It's now we're probably gonna see Karnak uses the nade, but that's his only self-heal. And Bearded dives in, gets sliced up by okay fine. So down 2 now, Pharmacy gone, and here comes the jump in from Blank. Does get booped away, but they're up 2, they should win this fight. Bubbles are used, but Violet goes down to a headshot.
Whoa.
Cassio goes down as well,
Nice
Patinko.
win.
but they should still have the advantage here. Shatter already, though,
Oh,
trying
big
to pull
Shatter.
tanks.
Both
But the
tanks.
bubble managed to keep the supports alive. And now the Cole comes through on the side of Sum. Karnak goes down to a headshot from OK Fine on that Genji, and Ghostpants goes down. Blank does fall. But this is really good from Extinction, as they really only have to deal with Weemihai and Catnip here. Weemihai having swapped to the Brig. But, good stuff so far from Extinction. They haven't lost anyone else. They have the bomb as Weemihai goes down. Catnip now without a bubble. Grab comes through.
Nice grab. Out of
Yeah, but
three,
GM
actually.
leaves most people alive. Okay, fine. Does go down, but here comes that bomb. Finds no one, though, as Catnip still alive. Does get hacked, though. And that'll be the end of the
And the
Zarya
respawn
player.
coming in.
Nano comes through onto Ghostpants, but a beat on the side of Extinction, and this fight is really, really close. Karnak does go down, so it's just... Here comes the tire, though! Finds no one, and this fight
There's
is
a lot of
still
damage on
going
them.
on. They just have to collapse on target. Shatter gets blocked. Another great bubble from Blank, and Bearded Ghostman's falling. It's only okay, fine. Another Coalescence from Sum. Hack onto Weemihai, though. As Weemihai falls. Violet as well. That should be it. Dive does work. Dive does work. And I'm very excited now. Additionally, that fighting, they've got a Primal Rage and an EMP ready to go. Bearded is the only one with an ultimate, being that barrage, but EMP does a pretty good job of shutting that down. Violet Knights made another swap onto Echo, which is really interesting against double hit scan.
Echo go
Oh, I
no
boom.
like
Mercy block
this from
either.
Badinko. Look at him setting
Yeah,
up for the
Badinko's
EMP.
They set it up for the EMP, but a massive
Oh, there we go.
nade. Blank goes down early, and that's not what you want. EMP is used onto
Ooh.
hits 3, but Violet Knight's Echo has done a pretty good job. Sum gets pinned, and I think we probably should see a comp switch up as much as I like Dive. But Badinko's gonna stay on the Sombra. We're gonna see everyone stay on the same characters, although okay, fine, we'll go back to Genji, which is a really interesting pick. Genji not great against Pharah, not great against Echo.
Not great against Zarya either. This is going to be pretty rough for OK Fine unless you can
Yeah, and no Ana
really
for
pull
the
some
Nano Blade.
raw mechanical skill.
Oh, another great
Oh, another
nade from
anti.
Pat. Karnak finds 3. Primal
They do have
used
to worry
from
about the
Blank,
lanes,
but
though.
Cassio goes down. Catnip does
kills
fall to some
themselves.
self-damage, but Swede with no mech is going to be an issue. Blank, Badinko off the
Badinko falls
map.
off the map.
Are they perhaps resetting?
No, their
Oh
Winston's still
no,
committing.
Blank, no. Blank misses his jump out.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh,
And that's a
please don't draw
reset.
this too. Oh, please don't draw this too. I have stuff
I can't.
to do, didn't
I can't stay up that late.
Yeah.
This is probably going to go past 11 just based off that first draw.
Oh no.
These have been all incredibly close games.
Yeah. But take a
Alright.
look at the ultimate situation. Nothing on the side of Extinction. They are gonna make some swaps to Ana and to Soldier. But Swede's got a Diva bomb. Some close to a Coalescence. Meanwhile on the side of
And a
Grizzly
swap
Bear
on the
Mafia,
Sigma.
nearly every single ult, 90% on Grav and Nano. Blank's gonna make a swap too on a Sigma, but they're gonna have to do a couple of dry pushes. If Grizzly Bear Mafia can play smart and hold on to most of their ults, they're in a great position here. Violet Knight's
Badinko was
gonna get,
poked out.
yeah, but
Right.
Badinko hasn't done that good of a job farming this EMP, I think. Nor has the team been great at utilizing it, at least not on a so far. Shadow comes through, but
Oh,
only
nice.
manages to get
Ghost Pants.
only managed just to
Both
catch
lanes.
Swede though. But take a look at how many
Ooh.
ults they had to use and still lose 2. The fight's not won. They had to use Shatter and Rally and Barrage, and only now have they convincingly won the fight. Meanwhile, just that Diva Bomb is Swede's gonna make a swap off to Rhine here. Oh, careful, Blank's gotta be real careful. He'll be fine. Losing Rally there is really big. I don't think they needed that for that fight. Some dangerously low. Does go down to the stickies from Violet. Great stuff on the Echo.
Alright, we're walking into this. Sweet on the Rhine. Let's see if the main tank difference shines through, or if it was just a farce for one map.
For another Shatter though, and Swede barely
Oh,
manages to
Weemihai
stay
down.
alive. Weemihai does go down though, and that's big. Shatter wasted from Ghostpants. Grab comes through though, and many players falling. Both nanos, but that fight's already over. Spinenko just Nano went on to May there. Spinenko made a swap away from the Sombra. Okay, fine, making another swap. Their ultimate economy has been so battered by their constant switches.
And another reset. Okay, Cassian to the Lucio.
Yeah, they might have a flux up in time for this last fight, but there's 45 seconds left. Still a duplicate, still a shatter, and Bearded can probably get this barrage up. Meanwhile,
think-
all they got to work with is that Cull and maybe a flux.
They're walking it down main with the Lucio. I like this strategy.
Yeah, that's a much better strategy. They're already gonna make it onto point. Shatter comes
Nice
through though, and
Shatter.
Ghostpants lays down the hammer. Duplicate as well onto May. And with only 20 seconds left, some
They can touch again.
yes, Swede's also gonna get staggered as well. Some as well goes down way late in the fight. Not gonna be able to make it back in time. Lucio already taken. She's not gonna be able to get there fast. Bearded Lizzie
Cassie's
still
probably
has that
gonna touch.
barrage. Cassie is gonna have to touch, and no ball as well. Cassie's gonna
Oh,
get
the
booped away
boop.
though. The boops are
boop.
insane from Grizzly Bear
What a
Mafia
map.
and Extinction. I think we might be looking at another draw here if Extinction can hold A. Although very winnable from both teams. I think this is just a Hanamura thing. Point B is so bad. I just hate
Frustrating.
Hanamura, man. I keep getting this in ranked. And you can't attack B!
I mean, we can't
But
put it
yeah,
all
also-
up to the map.
Yeah, that's true.
Grizzly Bear
The-
Mafia and Extinction both played extremely well this game.
Yeah, I think the make or break thing though was the ult economy kept getting reset on the side of
Definitely.
Extinction. If they stuck on the Genji, maybe stuck on the Ana as well, try and get a Nano Blade going. There
Would have
wasn't
been much
really.
easier.
Yeah, they were running what, Brig Ana? No real support ult for a Nano Blade.
Oh
I think they need
my.
to make a plan and stick with it. Meanwhile, on the defense, it looks like we're going to be seeing something really interesting. Pharah Bastion, which we saw had a pretty great effect on King's Row A. And Ryan Zarya for the choke. I really would have liked to see a double shield here. And then Ana Mercy to round out supports.
This is
Meanwhile,
gonna be interesting.
yeah, especially since if Bearded Lizzie sticks on the Symmetra, which I think he will, it's gonna be a Ryan Zarya brawl comp. But having that sim on Hanamura A is really, really good. If you can get your turret set up, get your laser going, and then Ashe as well for Violet, and then also Bat Brig. I think I take that over Mercy Ana in close range fights any day. I really like this from Grizzly Bear Mafia. Shield is up. TP
No,
being
no,
set.
no, no. Yep, there it goes.
there, yeah, TP goes down,
Oh,
but
wait.
they got their positioning now. Oh, but they don't see the Bastion. They don't see the Bastion. It was hidden. Immortality Field already forced out. And
Ghostman's
Ghostman's gets slept.
Take him down.
Does take down Badinko with him though. And I
It's a
don't think that's
one-for-one trade?
resable. Oh, but Catnip peeks out a little too far. Violet Knight
Another
takes down
one-for-one.
some stuff though. But We May Have going down as well. If
Oh, Cassie
can-
is so low. Okay.
Aspi does go down, so they've got no supports. If they can get out now, Grizzly Bear Mafia, they have the sim. They can get back to point before Cassio and Sumsum do. Sumsum probably will make it on the Mercy. But
With the action.
but Cassio's gonna be so late on this Ana. And all of
Yeah.
Grizzly Bear Mafia are already out of spawn. Swap in from Bearded to the Pharah. And I actually really like this. Pharah's really good against Bastion. He's not moving, so it's really easy to land directs. Look how low, okay, fine already is, but Cassio has managed to make it back to the choke now. Secondary choke, so we're gonna be looking at an even fight. It's really up to the DPS here to make a difference. Can Bearded or Berdinko make something happen? These tanks seem to be looking for a rotation to high ground, perhaps?
Seems
Or are they
like the
gonna go all the
advantage
way?
is
They're
just
gonna go all the
low.
way around. Grizzly Bear
This is
Mafia.
a precarious position.
Ooh. Lizzie takes down Sumso though. No Mercy is huge, and Cassio down as well. No heals now. Violet takes down Badinko
Three
as well.
down for
Shatter is
Extinction.
huge, but Violet with
Shatter.
3 in that fight, including a headshot on the OK Fine.
The tanks
Window
have
comes
no
out
healing.
just in case, yeah. And this has been
Wow.
excellent from Grizzly Bear Mafia. Violet has
Exceptional
really
DPS
looked
play.
good. Yeah. Bearded also was.
That's quite good, everybody.
But yeah, good stuff from them. They're gonna have about a little under 2 minutes as they cap this. So just under
Alright.
5 to attack Hanamura in 5 minutes. With this comp, Bob is excellent on Hanamura B. You can contest the point while still playing high ground or choke. You have a grab and shatter, which is great. No composition swap, so there will be a lot of ults up on the side of Extinction. But window is great. Having that
Extinction's
Mercy
ult
is really
economy.
good.
Definitely looking better than it was last round.
Yeah, absolutely.
They should be able to easily hold this first point.
Yeah,
It
but,
might
like,
be the
look at
play for Grizzly Bear Mafia to dry push.
Yeah, but like look at how much damage, the position that Extinction or Grizzly Bear Mafia is forcing with Bearded Lizzie, taking this damage. Shatter comes through but doesn't manage to find anything. Ghost Pants is taken away from his team and taken down. Grab is committed as well. So many ults
Grab,
used
Valk,
on-
Nano, and
Yeah, but like, no, the only
I'd
thing
take
used
that
was
trade
Ghost
any
Pants and
day.
Shatter. Yeah, you get tank form, you get Grav, you get Nano, and Valkyrie. They're gonna have a Shatter up probably, a Barrage as well. But like, take a look at Extinction. They're coming up on 4 of their ults. Karnak probably can get that window fast as well. They're gonna have Valkyrie and a Graviton Surge as well as a Barrage to throw into that. A Bob to contest point. I'd like to see Bob go to point there and then grab high ground immediately. Try and get a Barrage in. But it looks like they're trying to push low grab. Send the Bob
This is an
first,
interesting
maybe.
choice. I don't believe that'll help them very much.
They're not gonna send in the Bob. They're just gonna try and walk it up. I don't think they know what they're doing. This is giving time for Ultimates to get back online. Maybe they're waiting for a window from Karnak. He's gonna get it. If they're tracking ults, then that'd actually not be a terrible play. But here they come. Concussive minus block, and Beneko goes down. Barrage. Bearded Lizzie gets 4. The
from
bubble
Lizzie.
is huge, and with just a Mercy on
Sometimes all that's
point,
left. They completely
from
overwhelmed them.
a long stall to a blisteringly fast pace, Grizzly Bear Mafia is going to go up 2-1, match point. As we head
Wow.
into our control maps, and it's going to be like Violet. Like, say we will about that last play, but Violet Knight popped off on this point A.
That was
Dynamite
really
getting
nice play from
damage.
everybody.
Direct damage,
Wow.
headshot, and then another headshot to seal the deal. Great stuff from Violet as well. The DPS are
Very
really
cool.
doing work on the side of Grizzly Bear Mafia, but
I'll be right back.
Extinction have looked great on this so far. They did. Now remember, Extinction did end up winning the first control map of Lijiang, although Ilios and Nepal are going to be their second choice.
Yeah, it's good, man.
Yeah, that was really good play from both teams. Except, I think the issue with Extinction so far throughout the map, but also throughout the game as a whole, has been just utilizing that ult economy. They just can't seem to get a good handle on it. And we are going to see a swap come in for Grizzly Bear Mafia, despite how well Catnip's been playing on the Ana. We're going to see Kippo
Karnak.
come in.
Yeah.
Sorry, Karnak's been playing on the Ana. This signals to me they're not going to be playing Ana, and they're not going to be playing Moira, as far as I know, because from what I know about Kippo, which isn't a lot,
Dude, Kipper's a secret weapon.
Mercy, Zen, and Lucio.
Alright. So the
if I
same
know this
thing Wimi
correctly.
High plays, yeah.
Yeah. So I think now I'd like to see something like Mercy Zen and like Sigma Ball, Sigma Hog, and then something like Ash Farah, right? That kind of ranked. Something
That's-
similar
yeah.
to what we saw throughout the Contenders Gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I mean, that's definitely in our wheelhouse, you know? I think we could definitely pull that off. Especially
Yeah.
having both of our flex supports in, it'd work way better.
yeah, like double flex supports, maybe something that they could have been working on behind the scenes is, although no, because Karnak was the one playing the Baptiste, correct? Yeah.
Yeah, Karnak is usually our
Karnak is the
Baptiste
Bap
player. Kipper is also
I-
just very
for-
flexible, so I think he can
for this
fill.
map, I'd really like to see Juggle God come back in. Ball is great on control maps. He helped them win the map that they took, which was Lijiang. He was a pretty big part of that. Both Ilios and Nepal have multiple sections that are really good for Ball.
Yeah, Ball's just great on control points in general because of all the stall you provide and like the map control. You can just you can force your enemies into weird positions. You know.
Yeah, also both Ilios and Nepal are pretty famous for being boot maps, particularly Ilios, right?
Yeah, Ilios well, Lighthouse
so
man.
if I'm Extinction, I choose Ilios and sub in Juggle God.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a move, eh? You know.
If I'm Extinction, that's what I do. I'm sure the coaches have something prepared.
Ilios.
But this is
It
map
is.
point, and they cannot. There's no draws here on control. So we are going to see Ilios coming through. Do they put Juggle God back in? If it's either we go to Nepal after this, or Grizzly Bear Mafia are taking the first map
in our best of 3 series. And if we don't see Jungle God come back in, I'm heavily inclined to swing this in the favor of Grizzly Bear Mafia. Yeah, Extinction looked really, really good on Lijiang, but that was their map pick, and they did have Jungle God in.
I mean, it's the same setup here, right? If they sub in Juggle God, it's their map pick with Juggle God in. So
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If they do put Jungle God in, I think Extinction can definitely. I think they're favored to take this map. But if we don't see that, if we just see them trying to run blank Swede, they've had moments on Kings Row, like their Kings Row attack. They've had moments like their attack with the dive, right? But when
Yeah.
it comes to just straight brawl, I think Grizzly Bear Mafia have been favored
there's the sub.
overall. And yeah, we are gonna see Swede get swapped out. Jungle God will be in. And I like this. This shows that they have a plan. They are gonna put Jungle God on the ball. I think we're going to a map 5.
Yeah,
What do you think,
that'd be
Nick?
fun to watch. So I hope we are going to a map 5.
Fun to watch, but I don't know about fun to cast.
Solo
Um,
cast, you got it right.
I got my boy. I got it. Swan's doing a good job.
Swan,
It's just
oh,
I'm
yeah,
kind of
Swan, I
talking
guess,
over yet.
yeah, he's given the team a good old lashing.
Yeah. I'm really interested to see. I think what it comes down to is the swap to Kippo, so that because if they play Mercy Zen and focus ball, predicting the Jungle God swap in, then Grizzly Bear Mafia. If they have a plan to deal with Jungle God, I think they can win. That's their win condition. Is either A, focus the ball, stun him, discord him, hack him, or B, try and ignore the ball, try and have like a backline like Mercy Lucio or Mercy or like Zen or Mercy
You
Zen
got that
and just
Brig.
run. Yeah, you could go Brig. I think Zen Brig, Brig Mercy.
Yeah.
I know Weemy High does play that Brig,
Weemy High does indeed play that Brig.
and just peel have Weemy High peel for Kippo, and try and just have the supports survive while the DPS and the tanks dive.
Yeah. I think something like similar is gonna happen, like what happened on 66, where they went ball and we went the Bastion Sombra, the no fun comp, you know?
It's only no fun if you don't win.
That's fair.
Then no one has fun.
Why did Ghost
At
say
least
bumper time?
Because he's gonna be locking Ryan, and if he locks Ryan, I don't know how to feel. Or he's just gonna hold left shift. Or
All of the above.
Bumper's best win rate hero was not as Hanzo.
It was
wasn't
not as
Ryan.
Hanzo.
Bumper in the Overwatch League had an 100% win rate with Hanzo. All I'm saying.
Amazing.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I wanted to say something.
O'Reilly. Auto parts. Alright, say again, Swan.
Oh, okay. I talked to my team, and I'm very proud of them. They actually did coordinate the dry push instead of doing it on accident, and they
I'm
did
so
coordinate the
happy for
push
you
down
guys.
main.
I'm so happy for you guys.
Yeah.
Good for you. So, Grizzly Bear Mafia are ready.
And sleepy and old.
Sleepy and young.
And Blank suggests that Extinction are ready as well, so we're ready to go into map 4. Or, I suppose map 5 here. Mick will hit the start button.
Right.
No.
And this will be the deciding map to see whether we go to a Nepal map 6. Or if
Off
Grizzly
the
Bear Mafia
bat-
can close it right here.
I'm expecting Ball and Hog coming out from Blank and Juggle God. I feel like that's the reason they pulled Juggle God back in.
Yeah,
he's
we
their
did
ball
talk
track.
about. Yeah, we did talk about this. How on Lijiang Jungle God's ball was a huge a huge part of their success. Also, something we also talked about is Kippo coming in, who plays so that Grizzly Bear Mafia have a double flex support setup now. So that could allow them to play something like Zen Mercy, which we talked about, and could help them focus down this ball. Ooh, and we are going to see double shield Mercy Lucio.
This is interesting.
Yeah, with the May, I don't really understand this. If you're gonna run double shield, I feel like more healing would be a little better. But I'm excited to see how they run this. It isn't gonna be Sigma Hog, but something similar with Blank on the Hog Ball. But it is gonna be something similar with Blank on the Sigma. But Dinko will be playing the Pharah as well, with OK Fine on Soldier. Teleport's gonna come out from Bearded Lizzie.
who will swap back to the Pharah. So we are going to see double pharmacy here, but Juggle God already ready.
He's in position.
But he doesn't notice the tank's going by. Now he does. I'd like to see him go for a slam here as the pharmacy tries to go in. And wall comes up though, it's big, and Bearded Lizzie takes down Badinko early. Some good stuff on the side of Grizzly Bear Mafia. Catnip does get slept. Slam comes in from Juggle God, but he might get frozen up. As I like having Violet go back to this Mei. You know that Juggle God's gonna be playing ball as Bearded Lizzie in the skies takes down Sum Sum. Great stuff from their pharmacy so far. As Bearded Lizzie almost has that barrage ready. I'd like to see as soon as Bearded gets this just to lay it in. No swaps though.
Switch Liana as well.
Yeah, no swaps though on the side of Extinction. They're running with what they've got. And I think that no Mei on Lijiang really hurt them. I think that Juggle God is gonna have a lot more difficulty finding value here. As Ghost Pants gets so low, but Juggle God just doesn't shoot him, and he does get anti, but nothing comes of it. Good boops, but no one dies. Wimihai and Kippo are both low though.
Kippo's down.
And Kippo goes down. That's really good for Extinction.
Wimihai does have nano available.
Oh, and a sleep from onto Bearded Lizzie, and then the concussed rocket takes him out. Juggle God goes down, as does Blank, with Catnip getting that kill, but this should still be favored for Extinction. Just the double shield, although a great haul.
No healing on the side of Grizzly Bear
But a sleep
Mafia.
again from Casio, and now Ghostpants goes down. Violet as well. And Extinction do manage to retake the point, but 50%, 55 now already over, and a lot of their ults coming up on the side of Grizzly Bear Mafia. A lot of ults also on the side of Extinction.
Oh, nice direct rocket. That was really cool.
Good stuff onto Bearded there, as Badinko's been doing a good job on this far as well. It's really, I think whoever ults first is probably gonna win this fight. I think you have to be proactive here.
The ult economy is favoring Extinction right now, but not by very much.
Not by much. Mines are gonna come out from Juggle God. And it does take out Wimihai. That's big. I don't know if we're gonna see the res come through. As Juggle God does go down to Catnip though, so that's a 1-for-1. Res is not gonna come out though. And Juggle God probably will get back faster. Nano comes through, but Casio gets the nano off onto Badinko, but dies immediately for it. Barrage comes through, takes down Ghostpants and Catnip. Already gone. Kippo as well, shot by Badinko in midair. And the res onto Casio. So yeah, good stuff from Extinction as they're gonna try and even up the time bank. Also only used 3 ults. So they've still got stuff to defend, although everything but Kippo's Valkyrie now online. We have to see Grizzly Bear Mafia ult first here. If they don't, if they try and play reactively, they're not gonna get anything done.
It seems like Grizzly Bear Mafia has been doing a good job of shutting down Juggle God, but at the expense of losing other players to ultimates.
Yeah, with Violet Knight on this Mei, they have no hit scan like okay fine to deal. Ooh, and Kippo
out of position.
Gets Barrage Blizzard comes out, but Violet Knight down. Flux in response, and that Blizzard catches no one.
Flux catches no. This is not winnable for Grizzly Bear Mafia.
Yeah, they need to get out now.
Oh
no, a Flux comes in and he gets rocked. Great stuff
That's
from Blank there.
And
with 90% now, this is really bad for Grizzly Bear Mafia.
They have to commit the barrage. Oh, whoa, okay.
Gets due though, but the res is still up. I think for some who was hacked. Violet swapping over to the Sombra. But Juggle God with another kill onto Kippo. Res does come through, but Badinko does fall. Nano comes through, but now the visor comes down. Violet goes down. And this should be
Catnip clutch this out.
Catnip, 50%. Full health.
Bearded Lizzie is dead.
Wimihai is dead.
Sum is incredibly low on the edge there.
Yeah, here comes the Bongo. But it's just Extinction members are taking down one by one.
Wait a minute.
Blake is dead as is Sum Sum.
Whoa.
Wimihai gets res, Catnip does go down, but if they can keep... Wimihai gets to kill into okay, fine. Is this winnable? Badinko takes down Wimihai.
Ana goes down.
Casco goes down. Ghostpants is doing such a good job of staying alive. Mines are coming through though, but none of them touch the point. The mines are in the air above the points.
No, Ghostpants.
But they get off the point. The C9. That is a genuine Charlie Niner. They were so scared of the mines that weren't even on the point. And Ghost gets off at the last second and actual C9.
He was on the point, but he was in the window.
Oh no.
He wasn't actually touching.
Yeah, Ghostpants clearly.
Oh my god.
Dispute that. But yeah, we are.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I like to swap from Violet. I'd like to see maybe Bearded play the Mei, just being able to deal with Violet can't play both Sombra and a hit scan, or both Mei and a hit scan. Sombra's gonna be the best thing. You can hack the ball, you can hack the Pharah, and it's hit scan. I think this is the right call. They're gonna go for the Brawl comp with Mercy Zen. I'd like to see Wimihai play Ana again, but the exact same comp on the side of Extinction. They have a plan. They're gonna make it work.
I think I made a coaching error by not switching in Mobai for this. I feel like Sombra would have been really powerful here, but
Yes, I mean they are playing
Violet
Sombra.
Violet on Sombra. Okay.
Yeah, I like the call. I don't. Mobai has been their Sombra player, and he has looked good. But
We'll see if Violet can step it up here.
ooh, and Nate hits on it too, and Wimihai dead instantly. Okay, fine. No
Traded.
false response. But the res is gonna come through. Bearded
Joko
Lizzie
got
finds
hacked.
Joko God as well. Great stuff. The Sombra hack is all they need. Ghostface does go down, and it's really up to the Forest now. But the point control is the way of Grizzly Bear Mafia.
Catnip
Good
a
stuff
little
for them.
overextended.
Catnip is low, Kippo is low, and the Zen's still not there to heal him up.
Kippo's down.
Kippo goes down and no heals. They do have the health pack hacked though. They gotta
This could
play
be a
around
very
that.
nasty retake.
Yeah, I think this is going to be Catnip getting shredded.
Catnip
But
is
does
going to
manage
go
to stay
down.
alive.
Whoa,
And he gets
my
behind
god,
the shield of
Catnip.
Ghostface, but they have no burst healing. They have no burst healing. It's Mercy Zen. And Wimihai goes
Mihai
down. Just a hack.
again.
They should be playing around this health pack. They have the mega hacked. It's just up to how long they can stall for.
Oh,
Ghostface does.
Ghostpants gets due.
Ooh, winnable,
That's
winnable.
huge. Wow, they turned that around very well.
Yeah, that's just the tank line I think doing work.
Yeah, the tank line just survived longer, especially on this low healing setup that they have. I'm incredibly surprised. I really thought that was going to go the way of Extinction, and they forgot those first few picks. Ghostpants did kind of clutch it out with those 2 picks. Very nice. And this
Yeah,
is
Blake-
what I was coming to see.
Yeah, Blake
The
is
hog
swapped
and
off onto
ball.
the hog here.
Yes, show me more. And Violet gets immediately picked off. Blank
Yeah, but
doing a
Sombra gets back
wonderful
fast,
job.
and with the Pharah here, the health pack is still hacked, so they can play around that. I don't know if they're aware of it. Wimihai does go down there, so now they're down 2. Rez is gonna come through, but hooked away.
Oh,
Blake manages
wow.
to take it. Barrage committed, does find 2 from Bearded Lizzie, but they're already down so many players. Ghostpants on a sliver of HP. He'll die to a melee at this point. It's really just a stall game as Blank gets rezzed. Ghostpants goes
gets
down.
slapped on the way
Catnip
out.
gets the bubble, but goes down to Badinko. But this is one fight territory now, 86%, and they've got some great ults to do it as Kippo is going to swap off the Mercy here. They're going to be close to a trans. They've got Grav and Shatter as well as an EMP. It's just going to be how many players can you catch in these ults.
I
A
feel
lot
like
of ults on the
Badinko
side of
plays this
Extinction here.
perfectly.
Yeah, look how well Badinko is playing. Like, Badinko needs to play away from his
Yeah.
Ana. If they both don't get EMP'd, then they're probably fine. Hook comes out. Too much.
Oh no, don't chase that Ghostpants.
Yeah, Ghost gotta be careful. Ooh, Joko got
Oh
hacked.
wait,
And that's
okay.
huge. EMP catches
that's an
everyone else.
EMP.
Shatter as well. They need to dump ults into this
They
fight.
need
They
to
need to
close
start
up.
dumping out. They're dumping trans. They need to kill this Ana now. They do.
Okay.
Good stuff. They need to cap this
Wonderful
point
job.
ASAP. They can't let this stall happen from Badinko. Jogod is back, but he's already half a
Jogod
HP.
should
Doesn't
die.
drop the mines. Blink
He
is
was
back
hacked. He
and
was
great
hacked. He
stuff
couldn't.
here.
He couldn't drop mines.
Oh, great
Okay,
stuff. Violet's
so
been
we
playing
have
this so well.
Grav.
10 seconds
This
left,
is
and
this
they
is
have Grav
actually
up.
incredible Overwatch.
Yeah, this is great play from Violet. Visor popped. But I don't know if he's gonna be able to
Grab,
touch
Kevin,
this ball.
grab.
They can't ball. They didn't grab the ball. They didn't grab the ball. And now they're gonna be able to touch. Mine's out on the point as well.
no,
Really
no.
high goes down.
This is winnable.
Barrage.
Oh, Lizzie
Badinko
takes
does
out
go down to
Badinko.
Bearded.
The res
But
does
Catnip
not
falls.
get
Rez comes through. But that cost them.
Oh,
Yeah.
what
Still
a
stalling out the
shame.
point, so they're not losing. They still have ults up though. They still have the grab. They still have the barrage. And that'll be really important for them.
Alright,
Blank's got a whole hog up.
Extinction
As does,
committed
does
a lot of
Valkyrie.
ults to that.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
they should play around EMP here from Violet. Violet's done a really good job of farming these up, taking care of Juggle God.
I feel like right now their win condition is going to be probably Grav Barrage. It's all about
Barrage.
Lizzie to get set up first.
Yeah,
Alright.
Wingehai's taken so low though. It doesn't get healed now. They could play around the Mega as well. Capo's almost got a nano. They can nano barrage into the Grav.
Mihai needs to get healed.
Yeah,
Please heal
Wingehai doesn't get-
Mihai. Oh my god. Okay.
Capo goes down as
that's
well. They need to die
unfortunate.
now. They might get another fight if they
They
die
need to
now.
reset immediately.
Yeah.
Badinko is
80.
coming up on another barrage.
Yeah, they gotta get out. They gotta get out.
Oh, they're
Extinguished by
staggering so hard.
4%.
It appears like this might be it.
Are they gonna be?
Violet's
they're
just
gonna be able to
respawning.
touch?
Violet
It's gotta
is not going to be able to touch.
It's gotta be bearded, right?
Bearded has to touch. Or oh no, Ghost can probably
Shatter.
touch.
No,
Wait,
Shatter, you gotta
Catnip
shatter
touch,
that!
Catnip touch.
Catnip does touch, they gotta use those, they gotta stop jumping down. Trains down, we high. Trains goes up, bearded!
Nice! Triple kill from Bearded.
Bearded
The
is
train
down, though,
comes
as
up to Mimi
Kippo.
high.
Shatter comes down, but doesn't catch
Catches
anyone.
nothing?
EMP is big, though, it catches down Blink. It's still Ball and Mercy.
Okay.
They have to kill one,
Ball needs to go down
Ball is
immediately.
being hacked. They gotta hack him.
Ball is discorded. Kill the Mercy.
They gotta kill someone. Some goes down to a melee.
Mercy goes down. Late stagger.
Mines come out. Nano comes through onto Ghost Pants though. But didn't go with his own barrage,
Ghost
but it's-
Pan. Oh, nice sleep coming up from Kippo.
They flip
And the point
and
is
they don't touch.
flip back, and they get the point. Wow, that was some incredible Overwatch right there. That was some very nice back and forth.
Great play from
Nice
both
one.
sides. I think Violet has been having an excellent game. Mercy,
Violet has been having a good game,
yeah, really
despite
good
that
stuff.
mess up at the end.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
Catnip honestly performed pretty well though.
Yeah, Catnip's been also been every single player has been having a good game.
Badinko's
it's-
barrages have come in clutch, but I feel like if that EMP wasn't,
Exact
if
same
Badinko was
comp.
playing away from their team,
Ghost Pants is gonna
they
go
w-
onto the Orisa here. Wimi High is as well starting out on the Lucio, so they're really looking to play around these boobs. Catnip as well on Hog. They're really trying to abuse the well.
Alright.
I think it's entirely up to Violet. How much can Violet do? On
will they
that- on
expect
that
the
zone?
rollout from Juggle God?
See what
that
Joe
is
God looks
the
to do
question.
here. Joe God doesn't really do much. Ghost Pants can't
Where
get
is
booped
he?
into well though. Uses his Fortify already.
Oh,
Ghost Pants should be fine though. Hook comes through, but Catnip.
Attack on the Juggle God?
Catnip goes for a flank and gets hooked in response. But the space does belong to Grizzly Bear Mafia here.
the
Hulk comes
erase is
through.
controlling
Yeah.
the space here.
But here comes
Another
Juggle
hack
God.
on the
Gets
Juggle
hacked up.
God.
But
That's
he's gonna
kinda
back off really well. He's still at basically full HP. Sleep comes through to Bearded in the back line, and he doesn't get pooped off. And
Oh,
then
no,
just
there it
and
goes.
that's gonna kill Mimi High as well.
Mimi High goes off the map.
Yeah. Ghostman does take down Juggle Guy, but he should be back. As yeah, Ghostman is still contesting. Does finally go down. They should back off here.
Rez
Rez is
comes
gonna
in.
come through onto Juggle
No
Guy
foul.
anyway. Yeah, Violet has the highest ult percentage. He's been doing an excellent job farming the CMP. If they can look to abuse that early. Okay, fine. Almost dies there to a direct rocket.
Very close.
Yeah,
The
Bearded
Mercy
is
is
also
broken off
gonna
far.
have a barrage here. They can barrage EMP.
That would be
Violet-
very
Vi-
powerful.
We gotta watch Violet here. What can Violet do to get into a position to get this EMP off?
I don't think that the EMP is going to be incredibly effective against this team comp. They're playing so
It's true,
split.
but you only need to get a couple. Here comes
Oh,
the EMP.
only
gets
one.
Ana. Only gets
That's
Ana. And Ghostman goes
unfortunate.
down to Chocopod. Whole Hog comes through now.
Violet's
Okay, fine,
dead.
takes down Violet. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Violet was having such a good game. Ghostman does get
Before that.
res, but still down one.
I would
Bearded
not
Lizzie's
continue
alone, no
effectives.
mercy pocket, and Catnip going down 50% now. Bearded Lizzie just decides to reset. They do have
Lizzie's
ult.
dead.
Ooh, Violet swapping off the Sombra here. Gonna go Ash.
I don't think that's the choice here.
Yeah, it was.
They're gonna get rolled over by Juggle God if they don't have that.
Yeah, no May,
wait.
no Sombra, no McCree even. Kippo's dead
Catnip.
though.
Big hook
Hook
on the
on a
Juggle.
Juggle God, but they just don't have the damage to collapse. Far really bad.
No
have
other
on your team.
CCs.
Yeah, no CCs, no real like damage to follow up.
Mhm.
They have ults. They have 5 ults. They got to start using them. 5 ults as well
Yeah.
on the other side from Extinction, but 82%. They need to go early. They need to start with like a bongo or something. They can't wait for Extinction to go first.
Oh.
Hook comes through, but
Wait.
he goes down. That's
Okay.
big.
Hey.
Here comes the bongo. Barrage as well. Wimi High does go down though, and that's huge. But with
Where did
Cassie
Lizzie get
dead,
to with the barrage?
this should be a one fight.
Nice. Blank committing the whole hog still. They seem like they think they can turn this.
They can't. Hook comes through as well, and Blank goes down. Here comes the cap, and they
Unfortunate.
still have.
Wait a
ults
minute.
up.
They still have 5 ults. Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, I think that's
Grizzly
actually
Bear
really
Mafia used
intelligent.
almost everything.
Yeah, good stuff there from Extinction. Now they can come back in with 5. They probably decided not to hold there. Good stuff from them. They gotta
Two
be.
ults
They,
coming
they
in.
have to be really aggressive. They can't. If they let Extinction come out with 5 ults,
If they don't make a play, they're dead.
look how little pressure they're putting on Choke. They're playing all around the map except
They're all
for Choke.
rotating around. Catnip's getting caught out left side. This is not good for Catnip.
Oh, Catnip's have to. Gets
Yup,
hooked. and
Catnip's dead.
Mines as well onto
Mines
the
coming
back
off the
line.
back
Kippo dies. Yeah, this is the fight. And unfortunate, or I don't know if it's fortunately, unfortunately. But we should be. I think we're going to map 6 here.
That's gonna be it. The Extinction played that incredibly well, and that
Yeah,
should be the
really
map.
good stuff. 99. Weemihai might be able to touch with Valkyrie. Oh no,
No.
and we're going to map 6. Hold up, I'll be right back. I gotta go do something.
Oh, buddy, dude.
Nice. That was an interesting map, Mikkel.
Oh, dude, it
I
was
gotta go.
insane.
I gotta go give him some talking tos.
So it's just me in the stream? Solid, dude.
No.
Oh, no, Zaya's back.
Zaya's
Oh, thank God. I don't know how to talk.
That was a great rocket there.
Dude, Lizzie is...
Everyone's been popping off.
I know, it's
Every single
insane.
player on every single team.
My dude,
It's been
that's why I'm
popping
so
off.
slow.
And you have to think, what if, like, I don't wanna do this, but on Lighthouse, if Ghost Pants manages to touch the point,
It would, dude, that one hurt. Like, that one physically hurt.
yeah, great stuff from everyone. Players like Violet and Kippo really stepping up, whereas on the other side, from Extinction, I think Joggle God and Blank
I think Blank's hog, yeah. It's kinda
Yeah,
insane.
I think the tank line is just a little better, and I think a few mistakes as well from the Mafia's support line
Yeah.
could have cost them a game. I think the DPS from Grizzly Bear Mafia have been doing excellently, but on the side of Extinction, I think they just as a whole, I think the biggest things that Extinction did better in that round, their ult economies was much better, especially on that final map where they didn't use any ults.
Mobile
that last fight.
Violet.
Mobe coming back in for Violet, and if you ask me, this is entirely for Sombra. They know that Joggle God's probably going to play on Nepal.
Yeah, and Mobe has a good
Mobe
Sombra.
has been the Sombra player. Violet looked really good as well, but I think that EMP at the end, that final EMP, only catching the Ana of all things.
Update score, thank you.
Yeah, this is so intense. I think we're probably going to see pretty much the exact same comps from both teams. I don't think they want to mess with their formulas. Maybe a tank line swap from Ghost Pants and Catnip.
I mean, I think the pulling out the hog there on well for Catnip was Catnip is a good hog. I think
the idea was good. I think Blank's just a better hog.
Blank, I believe Blank is a better hog. Blank plays hog more often, you know.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see either the brawl come back or like do some weird Zarya hog shenanigans where, you know.
I will say though that something I don't like about Violet being swapped out, if they go to Village is one of the best main maps. Nepal Village is one of the best main maps, and Violet has shown that they can play the Sombra pretty decently.
Yeah.
And I think losing out on that Mei, especially since you know who like being able to swap between Mei and Sombra is really good because if the issue is Badinko doing too much, then you can play Sombra. But if the issue is Joko guy playing too much, I think
you can play Sombra.
I think the question here is, does Bearded Lizzie have it? Because if we say Mei Sombra come out, I think they just win. If I know that this is a controversial take considering how well Bearded has been playing, but if you put Violet in for Bearded, I think they win this game.
Yeah, I mean, I think Bearded could play Mei. You know, we've seen his projectile, Pharah. You know, it's pretty good. So I think his Mei. You know, maybe the walls aren't up to par yet, but he'll learn as the map goes on, right?
I think Bearded could play the Mei.
Yeah. So
Bearded
I
could
think
absolutely play the Mei, and if we see that, I think they win too. If the thing is, they don't have the resources right now with Bearded, that we've seen, because Bearded's been mostly playing stuff like Pharah to counter both the Pharah from Badinko and the ball from Juggle God.
It's a very difficult
what I'd like to see
thing
maybe
to counter.
is Bearded's McCree's not that bad.
Yeah.
Bearded had a good McCree, especially in King's Row. If you go McCree Sombra, you hack the ball, you can stun the ball when he slams, you can do the same things to Pharah. I think that's also another really good strategy they could look to do. I think Ghost Pants and Catnip should just play what they're comfortable on. But their Orisa Sigma looked good. They could play that.
Yeah.
Their Ryan Zarya is fine.
They could
They're
even,
also
if they wanted to, could go like Orisa Hogg.
yeah, they're also keeping Kippo in, I believe, for Grizzly Bear Mafia.
Yeah, the double flex support, I
And while
guess.
Kippo's Ana looked fine, I think Karnax has just been better in terms of playmaking.
I think
And
Karnak definitely plays more aggressive
yeah,
on her.
yeah, and Kippo also has been starting or swapping to Ana pretty frequently during that map.
Yeah, I think Kippo with the more defensive Ana might work better for the playstyle that they were rocking for Ilios and Nepal on the control maps. You know, it doesn't really fit with the tanks playstyle. You know, with Ghost and Catnip being very aggressive.
Yeah, I think having Karnak and playing Blank
Blank
will
for
be coming out though,
Swede.
so sweet. I think
I
that means
think
they're probably not looking to play Hog. Maybe
Ryan,
Ryan
yeah,
Ball.
Swede's a Ryan player.
Yeah.
So I guess for Nepal, it's looking more brawl heavy, which in the past has favored Grizzly Bear.
Yeah, but the only thing that we've seen Juggle play that wasn't Ball was Ryan. So I think that probably means they're playing Ball whole full time.
Which
I'd
yeah.
really like to see May Sombra come out here from Grizzly Bear Mafia.
Yeah, if May Sombra does come out, that would definitely hopefully scare Juggle off of the ball, off of
Yeah,
that comfort pick, you know?
Yeah, Bearded's been having a great game on the Pharah, on the Bastion, but sometimes you gotta swap to what the team needs.
Yeah.
And I don't know who the shot caller is or who the coaches are in terms of deciding compositions.
Yeah, that'd be me.
Yeah, but I'd really like to see that.
Yeah, I think that definitely work. You know, another thing that could work is since we have the double flex support, we could go Brig, Zen, and
Yeah,
just
I
whenever the
think
ball.
I think if they run that, I think they win. But Extinction have won both of the control maps
So far,
so far.
it's been very close the second time at least.
It has been very close, yeah. But they did win both. So I'm gonna throw my weight towards Extinction unless we see a specific strategy to counter both the ball and the Pharah.
Yeah, I mean, what two of the maps favor brawl here? You know, they've got Village, which usually is like Sim May, TP strat on the point, where you just play
Yeah.
Rhine, you know, and brawl,
Yeah.
and then the Shrine.
I guess
Shrine's
Shrine. Yeah,
dive
but
map?
Shrine is the thing with Shrine and Village is that those are also great Pharah maps.
That's true. Which both teams have seemed to run well. You know, you've got Lizzie and Badinko,
Yeah,
both
but again,
really
remember,
great fars.
if you're running Bearded on Pharah, you're not running something that can unless Mobile plays only Sombra.
Which I could
think you
see.
could probably win, but then you're giving up the May. I think May is just so good on Village.
Yeah, I mean, we could see something like uh, May Sombra or May Far maybe. I don't know why I'd swap Violet out then. If we're gonna go for the double projectile, just try and
Later than expected.
just a bit. You actually hit the map 6, dude.
Yeah, map 5. All
We
the
hit
possible
all
maps
of
that we
them.
could do.
Yeah.
Except yeah, I guess you could have drawn Hanamura.
I guess you could have. Then we'd have to go to I don't know.
You can draw. No, they did draw King's Row.
Yeah, Drew King. So you could John Hanamura and go to 7. Be just like the Houston Boston game.
Oh no.
Dude, that was
Don't
a
remind
fun
me of
one.
that. Don't remind me of that, dude. Come on.
I was dude, I saw that in person. I was the Washington Justice homestand where the Justice got full held by London Spitfire on Dorado.
Oh yeah, that homestand legendary.
Dude, that one hurt.
Okay, so it looks like Extinction are ready.
I believe the Grizzly Bear Mafia are getting a stern talking to by the coach Swan.
Good.
Yeah, I agree. You know, hopefully we're not going into them too hard because we have to have that unbreakable mental going into the final map.
I agree. Unbreakable mental.
Yeah, it should be an interesting map. Map final, match finale. Something along those lines.
I agree.
So, how's your day been?
Actually, pretty good.
Hey, nice.
I've been having a good day.
You know, Friday.
Yo, where the hell is your team? Okay.
That's
No,
some.
Extinction.
I don't know what my team is,
How much
man.
time are we gonna give them?
What time is it? 15? We'll say like 3 more minutes.
Let's say 2 more minutes.
2 more? Okay. Might want to tell him.
Yeah. Like coaching is a really important aspect, but also like we can't be taking up too much of the viewers' time. I'm sure that even the most loyal of fans gets pretty scared.
I mean, you know, you can
just
see that.
listening to me prattle on for no reason.
You can
Okay,
see
and
that.
wait, let's be ready.
Are you
We're
ready?
gonna be going
Alright,
to map 6 of this now best of 1. This will. And the thing is, we have 2 more matches that could be just like this.
Dude, you're right. I'm so excited now.
Yeah, and we are back. Looks like we gotta start the map, Mickle. Okay, here we go.
Yes, Dad.
And we are gonna be on Village, and if I saw that correctly, Mobe will be playing the Sombra, so that's a good look for them. And unless, this is such a good main map though. I think Forest Sombra can work, but man, giving up on May seems almost criminal.
Have we seen Extinction pull out the May at all this series?
Yeah, but Dinko
yeah.
played it on the Bastion comp.
Ah.
And to pretty strong effect. And yeah, we are gonna see that again. Really heavy brawl comp
No
on the
Pharah.
side of Extinction.
Ooh.
Bearded may swap to it, or alternatively, Sim is also a really good pick on Village.
I think
so
they're just gonna
both
get there
Ryan Zarya-
faster.
Both Ran Zarya. I think Weehai's probably sticking on the Lucio because they're running the Sim. Otherwise, there's no point. There's you don't need to do the switch strat. I think we're seeing really. Looks like I don't see any switches, so we're gonna see the exact same tank and support lines. But Dinko and OK Fine bringing Mate Reaper, and whereas Sombra.
They didn't
we go,
utilize
first
the
fight, here we go.
teleporter.
Yeah, I really favor Extinction here. Hack isn't gonna get that much value, although it does separate. Cassio goes down.
Mobile
early.
kills Cassie.
Yeah, Cassio just
Wow,
got a
this
bit
is
more
actually
aggressive.
really good.
Yeah,
It's significantly
really good.
less
Now,
than
now you have a Sim set up on
Oh,
point.
nice wall.
Jogo got so low. Jogo God's playing the Rhine, by the way. No ball for him.
Lizzie gets 2. Okay, they should be able to turn this.
And
Oh,
now
okay,
with
never
this,
mind.
now having a main not set up on point is way worse. I think if you're gonna run Rhine Zarya, why play Jogo God? Like Swede looked really good on the Rhine.
Maybe it's for the map specific strats. And
True, we're gonna see Cassio swap off to the Ana, but look at the ult charge. Sum and Jogo God are both really close to their ults. And they're gonna be able to come through top. They're not gonna be contested. Weedmehai's not gonna be able to speed them up in time. They're gonna get out of choke. Wall is up from Bearded, and Ghostpants is close to his shatter, but Kippo nowhere near that call. Is there gonna look to go high ground? Drop comes in. But it's gonna be so tough fighting that Sim. Cole comes out. Hack comes through and a shatter catches 2, including the Cole. Jogo God goes down.
It's the main tank difference. I'm telling you.
Yeah, letting Ghostpants, whose best hero is Rhine, play against Jogo God's Rhine, who we haven't really seen that much, is kind of a mistake. And now both support ult should be up on the side of Grizzly Bear Mafia. Mobe close to an EMP as well.
Yeah.
This is really good from them. Okay, fine, we'll go off the Sim here. Play Soldier, but again, this is what we were talking about with the constant switching.
All right. Let's see if Juggle God can
They're not gonna get to use their
work
own
his
ult.
magic. Okay, they are. Extinction seems like they want to commit to this top right path. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
they're rotating back down
They're
main.
rotating back because Grizzly Bear Mafia did a better job of rotating then. They're using that TP to go in and out of point. That's so smart.
I love that.
That's a brainiac play. Kippo had to use his. Ooh, the wall comes out, but now the wall and the EMP, it's 80%. If they can win this fight, if they can play super aggressive, they have EMP. Mobe has to get.
Wait a minute, Sweet goes down.
Yeah, that's huge. Mobe. Shatter
Blocked.
comes through, but
Let's
blocked.
go.
Blizzard comes through on point, but Mobe gotta get an EMP off here. Mobe dies without using EMP. That's so big,
Oh,
but
no, no,
I think
no.
Grizzly Bear Mafia are gonna win the fight anyway. Beard's
The
just
heals can
charged
come
up,
through.
and there's nothing they can do about it. Some goes down. Shatter comes
Oh,
down to
that
kill
was BM.
Cassio. At 100%. 100 to 0. Just better play, better planning, and better execution. from Grizzly
I'm
Bear
feeling
Mafia.
the main tank
They're
difference
just
between
better.
Ryan's
I will say that
Juggle God's Ryan.
that was the best brawl map in the pool, and I think I'd like to see Juggle God, go back With this ball, try and abuse that.
Ball Zarya. Oh,
Yeah,
Ball Sigma.
We're looking. This is really, really
Ooh,
similar to like
meta.
that Sigma Ball Ashe comp, except instead of Ashe we're running McCree. Remember, she was nerfed.
You know, I actually have a lot of experience running this comp on my team, and this is actually probably one of my favorite comps to watch because
Yeah, I
it's
think-
it's fundamentally different from everything else.
Yeah, it's
You
it's,
really-
it's the Ball Sigma Ashe Tracer comp with just a McCree from Gauntlet playoffs. But yeah, again with the Lucio with the sim, they're gonna get the point so much faster and set up their sim, get a hacked mega health pack. And I think it's going to be really difficult for them to push into this, but Inko has to do something on this Tracer that we haven't seen so far. Recall already forced out, though.
Oh,
nice. Sleep on a
nicely.
Mobe. And it doesn't get the recall off. That's huge.
Wow, that was some
He's still
incredible
in control of the
mechanical
point,
skill
though,
from
and
Cassio.
a sim. Yeah, great. Cassio's had a lot of great sleeps. Cassio takes a ton of damage, though.
What
Oh, but
is
Gimbo
Ghost
goes
Pants
down.
doing?
Goes down to a rock. Jungle God does go
Juggle.
down, though, from the catnip. Recall forced out as well, and Ghostman just gets to swing away. It's so difficult to
Nice.
fight. It's so difficult to fight this team on point. Ooh, great anti-tower.
Yee, Ghost Pants
They're not in
incredibly low.
They're not in a position to capitalize on that. And when you're fighting against Ryan, Zarya, Sim, on point, when you have to get in their face, it's so difficult. They're relying on OK finding Badinko and Jungle God to get picks.
I feel like
And
they're
what is
also
the-
having some critical miscommunication between Juggle God and Badinko. You
Yeah,
know,
they
they
should be
did say
going at the
Juggle God
same
was.
time.
They did say Juggle God was a new addition to their team, so that's to be expected.
Pulse Bomb comes out, but doesn't manage to find anything.
Misses.
Well from Badinko.
Juggle God
Jungle God
very
goes
low.
down.
Goes down.
No, not even the Sombra hack. Just good focus
Wow.
fire. And yeah, I'm really liking Grizzly Bear
Shit.
Mafia's situation right here. Badinko's on point stalling, but can't really find anything.
Well-
Goes down to Catnip. Some gets hacked, but anything.
The coordination is just
Casio-
better coming out from Grizzly Bear
Oh,
Mafia
Grizzly
right
Bear
now.
Mafia really want to punish these guys. Nade is forced out. Shatter could come through here. Now he
Oh,
got
nice.
fine
Big
read.
shatter.
Offense, and again,
Wow.
ultimate economy.
I'd say
Still
that's
got
worth it.
Mobe's gonna get. Mobe has to do a better job of farming this MP, but for
Badinko went to the Junkrat.
Yeah, again.
Wonder if we'll see the Rhine switch from Juggle God. No.
Yeah.
He's still gonna get punished for this.
He's got mines up. It has to be from mines. They have 5 ults as soon as mines comes through. I like the
Okay,
Junkrat
I think we're gonna see a reverse Ilios here. I feel like they're gonna dump 5 ults into this last fight.
Something
think that-
interesting, of course, is that if they don't have anything to do with a grav, they have nothing to do with the grav. Slam
No
isn't gonna come
defensive
in here. It
ults.
doesn't get
Doc
enough
comes
height.
out early.
Sleep.
Oh, that's
B comes out. Hydra
That's a
isn't gonna get
huge
anything.
wall.
The wall comes out
Wow.
to deny all that damage. Here comes the grab and it catches everyone and they have nothing to deal with it. Ooh, but they kill two. They kill two.
oh wait, how did that happen?
Shot around, but Bearded
Okay,
is
fine
still
in the back
alive.
line.
Bearded
Lizzie
is
gets
still
to.
alive, on point with a charged up sim. It's just the
Lizzie's
DPS.
fully charged.
Bearded has to get in. EMP comes out and Kippo with the
Catches.
with lessons. Bearded Lizzie is killed 4-5.
Juggle
times.
God's
It's
one.
just Juggle
Oh
God.
my
And
god.
200
What a
to
clutch
0
play.
on Nepal. 200 to 0. Grizzly Bear Mafia
Wow.
better. Ghost Pants
Dominated.
better. All
I'm
I'm
not gonna lie. I'm really liking the somber play coming out from Mobi.
Yeah,
that was-
I think that was a
that
comp
really made the
difference. That was
difference.
a comp difference. They tried to fight in. They
simply-
didn't rely on getting picks. They tried to fight into the Ranzaria with. Oh, what a shatter!
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
that's great stuff
Crispy.
there. What a great end. I don't know. That match feels so dissatisfying when we saw what we saw in Ilios. But great
Not
stuff.
gonna lie,
keeping the
they
Red
still
Bulls.
put up a good fight.
All right, thanks for having me, guys. Mikkel and Swan, you guys can finish it off.
Oh, you're
guys,
gone?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Uh,
I'm gone.
See
Good
you,
night, Zaya.
Night.
Good to have you.
Yo,
Wow,
that was an
Mikkel,
insane match.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, dang.
Okay, I gotta go. Be
It's,
proud.
it's,
I'll
it's
be right
me.
back.
It's me and stream.
Here.
Solid.
No. You can come join the team chat. He goes from comms. I'm
Oh,
not gonna lie. The
okay.
comm structure of our team has improved significantly.
Yeah, that's
That was
great.
pretty
That's
cool.
great to hear. I'm probably gonna say a couple of things here first, and then I'll come join. But yeah,
Okay, see you in a bit.
yeah. That was an insane match. Sorry, MOBA. Both teams played insane, like out of their minds. It was super close, especially in the first few. I think the mental toughness kind of showed through on the at the end there, with the 200 to 0 in Nepal. the comp differences, you know, the counter picks is also great, you know. And the same thing's happening tomorrow, and potentially Sunday if Extinction wins tomorrow. So that's gonna be fun to watch too. At least I assume, based on today. But I think that'll be it. You know. Thanks for watching. Yeah, join us again tomorrow. I believe same time, 9 EST, to watch the same thing over again, basically. But this time, you know, we'll have more rivalry. You know, better matchup. Everybody will know the strengths and weaknesses then. So yeah, tune in. Thanks for watching. Peace.